All right, welcome back to the Open Field Podcast. We're back at it again. We had to start Sunday because Saturday events were going on. People couldn't make it. Well, we're here to talk football. We had the Hall of Fame game just recently. And, I mean, nobody really cares, but we do care about those Hall of Fame inductees, and we'll talk about them. But before we kind of get things rolling, I want to get everybody's juices pumping with a little gauntlet. This is something we do from time to time. So who changed the screen? What's good? What's a word? All right. We know that Tristin Wirfs has just got the highest offensive line contract in the NFL right now. Great tackle. So the gauntlet I'm going to do to kind of spice things up, get us really started, is a Tristin Wirfs gauntlet. How good is he really? Let's talk about it. Tristin Wirfs or Trent Williams? Who y'all think is better?
Trent
right now.
Williams.
Trent's better now. What's the age difference between those two? Because those correlates to the contract.
Pretty far.
Trent
is a top
Trent's
5
35.
offensive lineman of all time. Like, let's be honest.
Tristin,
Trent's
this is
36
in the league.
Okay, so
If
Trent
he
is
get this
36.
championship, eventually he'll be number one.
Tristan's 25.
Trent
Okay.
get one championship with the 49ers, he's number one all time. He just need one championship to solidify him.
Bro, in time, Wirfs is gonna be nice too, bro. Wirfs just hasn't had the time to do what Trent's done.
Fellas. Wirfs has never not been an all-pro.
No, Wirfs is a future Hall of
25
Famer.
years old.
Sure.
Yeah,
But we're saying, but here's the thing. We're comparing a Hall of Famer to arguably the GOAT. That's the conversation. Like, because you can be
offensive lineman.
Yeah, Trent's in the conversation for
Trent is literally Trent Williams. He's number one, guys. If he wins one Super Bowl, he's number one.
Is he better than Joe Thomas?
Yes, he's better.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Joe Thomas ain't better than Orlando Pace or Jonathan Ogden. Let's be honest.
Man, hold up. Let's not pretend like. Hold on.
was him though.
Yeah, Joe Thomas literally played for the worst franchise.
That's why I say if Joe Thomas played for the Patriots, would it look different? And he was in those Super Bowl winning teams.
I still wouldn't say
Jake Matthews, the original Matthews O-lineman, he played for a bad franchise too.
That's what I was going to say.
Jake Matthews is not. Come on, bro. Joe Thomas.
No, but
Joe
Trent's
Thomas.
still better. Trent's still better.
Is Joe Thomas better than Jonathan Ogden? Random?
Let Joe Thomas. Hold on. Let Joe Thomas play with those Ravens teams, and we might have a conversation.
Bro, I think Joe Thomas is one of the best. I just think the difference between him and Trent is the fact that Trent's just more athletic. His pole blocking is better. And like, when it comes to the pass, bro, it's like comparable.
Joe could have kept playing.
If I get in a fight, no, he could have kept playing.
I understand
that. If I get into a fight in the alley, I want Trent Williams. Or
Facts.
Either one of them.
I think this is
Ray Allen, bro. Hey, Ray Allen is nasty.
the thing is Tristin Wirfs, like going back to the original point, Tristin Wirfs is like argument for top 3 lineman at left tackle right now. But
top two.
What Lonnie and Early said is very, very true. Like when you're talking about versus Trent Williams, like, okay, is Trent Williams better than the top 10, top 5 tackle of all time? And the answer is no. So like,
yeah,
they're
both gonna be Hall of Famers
at this point.
I just don't remember this Trent
both
Williams
Hall of Famers
before Mahomes got there, started winning. Like he was talked about, but at this like kind of crazy. No, I'm saying
Trent Williams have to do it with Mahomes.
No. What I'm saying is like with the offensive lineman stuff. Right? I'm just saying that I never heard him being in the GOAT talk. As an offensive lineman.
I mean, he was not in the GOAT talk for offensive
lineman.
He was for a while, and then he got on a good team.
What I'm saying is,
no, Jalen, your argument doesn't really work because you're taking out a whole chunk of his career.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
you get in the GOAT phase after years of greatness.
No, I get it. I just don't think we can ever correlate team success with greatness of the offensive line. Like it's just.
I'm sorry.
That's
No,
not true.
I don't think there's too many other factors that they don't control. But that to be again, he could have been Trent Williams could have been on the Miami Dolphins for the past 15 years.
No. I'm sorry.
I disagree with that way early.
For a man who grew up in Washington D.C. and watched Trent Williams back when he played for the Redskins, Trent has always been great. What are we talking about?
Also,
always 6 or 7 years. He's been great. His accolades alone are crazy for O-line. Are we being real?
Real quick, Mike. Early, because we put it under the rug, but low key, the NFL should owe Trent like probably like $500 million for the mess up that they did to him for that medical issue. Because for years I don't know if you know Jalen, but for years he had a lump, right? He had like a lump, and the team doctor kept on saying, "Oh, it's just a cyst. Oh, it's just a cyst." And he went and for like years and years, and then eventually he's like he wasn't feeling okay. And he's like, "I need to get a second opinion because the doctor keeps on saying it's nothing. It's just gonna go away eventually." It turned out it was cancer. He needed the chemo and all that. Like he needed surgery, chemo, all that, and he could have got it years ago.
I don't think he could sue the NFL, but I'm pretty sure he got something from the Washington command.
I was gonna say that I wanted to
that was one of the reasons why.
If I had cancer for years and you were just telling me that it was nothing,
that's kind of crazy.
That was also one of the reasons why Daniel Snyder. That was like when you were looking at all the reasons why Daniel Snyder left. That was one of them. Like, also, one of the best tackles of a generation.
They're taking X-rays. They're doing all that stuff. They're doing all those tests to see if it is cancer, and they're telling him it's nothing. But the whole time it was obvious cancer that
because obviously I still think Trent could sue in the future, but they probably talked to him.
Also, going back to Jalen's point, the reason why I disagree with you is because you can look to multiple teams throughout the history of the NFL and offensive line being the biggest reason why they're successful. Literally, go look at Dallas, Dak's rookie year, Dallas, Tony Romo's year in 2014, the best year of his career. You have the Redskins teams back in the 90s that were strictly offensive line. Like, there's offensive line is still and will always be.
Even the Eagles, bro. The Eagles.
It's important, but again, it's the offensive line is
all right.
Is the team. The individual in that team can only do so much. I just think it's a tough conversation to have.
So let's resume and finish this gauntlet. You know, I just wanted to let that Trent Williams talk go. Tristin Wirfs or Penei Sewell? Who's better?
Tristin Wirfs.
Penei Sewell.
I got to be honest. The fact that Tristin Wirfs is an argument is why he ain't fucking with Trent Williams. I'm just being honest.
This is crazy. Tristin Wirfs played left and right tackle, bro.
But it doesn't matter. Penei Sewell's at a higher level.
Penei Sewell is dumb.
Bro, hold on.
The argument ain't who's more versatile. The argument is who's better.
Let Hefe cook. Right. He's the Tristin Wirfs Buccaneers fan. Let him cook. Go for it.
Shit, I said my piece, bro. How is he better? How is he better if Tristan won Super Bowl his rookie year?
That doesn't. Okay.
Left and right tackle, bro.
That's team success.
No. Okay, so at this point, I agree with Jalen. You can't just say he won a Super Bowl his rookie year as a reason why he's good now. That I can agree with. We can't do that.
No, that's not my main reason.
Okay, but that's not a good reason at all.
For the Super Bowl or the Tom Brady when you got Super Bowl? Like, let me know. You let me know.
Antonio Brown.
Bro, Tom Brady was definitely a part of the equation, bro. Tom Brady was definitely a part of the equation, and so was Tristan Wirfs.
No, Tom Brady was the equation. Stop having.
Was Tristan Wirfs an All-Pro rookie year?
Yes. No, I ain't even gonna say that.
I think he was second team his rookie year.
Yeah.
Like guys, I understand that it's crazy to say that when
you're reason the Bucks won.
Hold on, Lonnie.
No.
I would say yes.
Yeah, no. Top 5.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it then.
Hold on, guys.
But look what happened in the game against the Rams without Tristan, though, bro. Look how that game went with Tom Brady.
Hefe, hold on a second.
Yeah,
guys, I understand this sounds crazy early to compare him to Trent. But when you're looking at where Tristan is right now compared with Trent was at that point, you can have a conversation. He's had one of the greatest starts for offensive linemen we've ever seen. Tristan Wirfs has done that.
Yeah, he did.
Like if he carries his trajectory, Trent Williams versus Tristan Wirfs is going to be a converstion. Just if you compare them right now, obviously when you're looking at the resumes, it's not close. Even though Tristan has legitimately done the one thing Trent hasn't, which is be a part of winning a Super Bowl. He was a big part of it.
What about Penei Sewell? Who do you think is better, Random?
Well, Riddell, wait.
Hold on. Let Random answer the question.
I would
Super Bowls are not an offensive lineman establishment, bro. What are we doing, bro? We never did that.
No, but you hold on. You legitimately said early. When we started this entire thing off, you legitimately said if Trent wins a Super Bowl with the 49ers, he's the best of all time.
But that's only because I know you guys are going to do that. That's the reason I only did that.
You're the one who brought up Super Bowls. Nobody did.
The only reason I won't say he's great is because he did Super Bowl.
No,
and let's be honest. Let's be honest.
No, early.
Even the guys I named,
let's be
even
honest.
Orlando
Let's be
Paces and
honest
Jonathan
about
August,
Tristin
right?
Wirfs.
They were a part of great offensive lines. Trent Williams, even back when he played for the Redskins / Commanders, dog, he has been one of them guys that he ain't gotta have a lot of greats around him. Trent Williams ain't never been on a Pro Bowl on the line when he got 4 or 5 Pro Bowlers, 2 or 3 All-Pros.
Are we calling the Bucks a great offensive line? Is that what we're doing now?
Right now?
That Buccaneers team that year was good offensive line. Are we lying?
You said great.
We was nice that year. Our offensive line was legit that year.
No, but this is what he's saying. He's saying great offensive lines. Like we're talking about, and I'm sitting there like Trent hasn't been a part of a great offensive line as well since he's been with the 49ers. But you want to penalize. But you want to penalize. No, hold on. You want to penalize Tristin Wirfs for being part of a great unit, but you don't want to penalize. Trent for that. But we don't know how. What if the Buccaneers fall off and he's just a great offensive lineman they have for the next decade? Their careers.
So even let's just be fair. Even that year alone, right? That year, 4 Pro Bowlers: Donovan Smith, Pro Bowler; Ali Marpet, Pro Bowler; Ryan Jensen, Pro Bowler; Tristin Wirfs, All Pro. What are we talking about? That year alone, he had 4 Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, but then you questioned whether or not Tristin Wirfs was a rookie. That was his rookie season. And he was already considered one of the.
You had 3 Pro Bowlers and vets on the line with you.
Early. Just because you have Pro Bowlers does not give you automatically an All-Pro nod. That means the people at B saw Tristin Wirfs play as a rookie and said he's already one of the best tackles in the league. That's what that tells you. That's what that tells you.
Look, wait. To clarify, he's like top 3 or 4, but 1 is Trent and 2 is Penei Sewell. It just
how are we giving Penei Sewell? How are we giving Penei Sewell the nod over?
Here's why. Because he's a better athlete. He's better at run blocking.
What makes him better athletic? Do you have a better 40 times? Do you have a better vert? I mean, what am I missing?
They went to the second round of the playoffs. I'm sorry, almost a championship.
Wait, but you guys, hold on. Let me add to Lonnie's point here.
I know who was a Pro Bowler last year, who wasn't a Pro Bowler. I know who was All Pro last year, who wasn't.
Let Michael
like the guess.
Let me add to Lonnie's point, which is going to come back to what Random's point about Wirfs and Williams is the fact that you just said you're talking about at Williams' point in his career where Wirfs is now. What's the comparison? Well, what's the comparison between Tristin Wirfs and Penei Sewell? I mean, Penei Sewell.
I can tell you right now.
Penei Sewell is better. Penei Sewell's been better in his career for the first 2 seasons than Tristin Wirfs was.
Yes, he literally has. Michael, if we even want to look accolades to this year, it's Penei Sewell. No. Even if you want to look at accolades and whatever, and we can add all that. This year is the first year where Penei Sewell made All Pro. This is the first time he done it. So when you're looking at you said you want to compare their careers. When you're looking at what they've done, you cannot say that Penei Sewell's better. So you cannot definitively say.
No, I have a counterpoint to that. I
still want to know why Lonnie said better athlete.
Hey, Random, you do know Tristin Wirfs only has 1 All Pro, right?
Wait, Random needs to answer. Random needs to answer the counterpoint.
He has 1. He is All Pro first team, All Pro second team. He's still an All Pro.
Guys, let me add a counterpoint.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. If you want, I can share the damn screen with you so you can see it yourself.
Random.
No, he does not. He has 1.
This is my counterpoint. Does team success not lead to you making All Pro? Because Tom Brady and the Bucks were very good. Tom Brady has MVP seasons. Does that not tie into the fact that he got that All-Pro nod? Because Penei Sewell, you could argue, was playing at a similar to the same, if not better level, and he didn't have a team that was that good that season. So
Tristin Wirfs didn't have Tom Brady last year.
And he only played 13 games and he was still an All-Pro, Michael.
Oh, I'm just saying, you're talking about the levels are
Michael. There is something to say. There is something to your argument. There is no. There is something there is something to what you're saying, that if you're more successful, your team's more successful, you're going to get more recognition. But let's not sit here and pretend like, bro, if you're nice, it don't matter where you are. You're going to get recognized for it. Joe Thomas is the clear example. Joe Thomas. Do we need to talk about
accolades? Talk to me about what's going on the field. Who's a better run blocker, Randall? Who's a better
I
run
would
blocker?
take. I would say Penei Sewell is a slightly better run blocker, but Tristin Wirfs is a better pass protector.
Okay.
Who's better in space? Who's better in space?
I would take Tristin. I feel more comfortable with Tristin Wirfs than Penei Sewell.
I think Sewell's a lot. I think Sewell's
there's no way.
I think Sewell's a lot faster than Tristin in space.
Okay, so let me.
Can we please get 40 time? Can we get that 40 time in invert, bro? Since we are playing Tristin Wirfs is an athlete.
Who's better in space?
Are we really doing 40 times with offensive linemen?
Fuck yeah!
No, we're not doing that. I heard somebody just say. I just
when
heard
the offensive line needs to get to the second level, who gets there faster? I think it's
you ask who's better in space. You can get there fast all you want, but if you can't make the block, it don't matter.
Penei Sewell definitely makes. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's where it's that's.
You asked who's better in space. I said Tristin Wirfs. You don't like it. Okay, I got no problem with you picking Penei Sewell. I just like Tristin Wirfs better.
I think they're really close.
Hey, I ain't never said this before. Can we put the offensive lineman film on, please? Can we put the
offensive line film on?
That's another thing, though. How many times are people really like you're watching an NFL game? How many times are you really watching when you're watching a play go off? What's happening in the offensive line?
Every time they do a replay of Gibbs. Every time they do a replay of Gibbs getting 30 yards and you see how it started, that's how I was watching.
On a replay, you really got to go back and really watch. Let's be real. You watch an NFL game on Sunday, you're not that focused on the offensive line.
They do that.
You not focused on offensive line.
Bro, if you watch film right now, you watch offensive line, bro.
The pass game works.
If I know Micah Parsons is about to eat, or
that's a big name. Of course, you're watching Jay. Of course,
you watch him from the beginning.
Like if I know Nick Bosa,
but hold up, but Jalen, how many D linemen or linebackers in the league today are great pass rushers? You almost watching every game. If they're playing against the Rams before this year, you want to see what Aaron Donald doing. If they're playing against the Raiders, you want to see what Max Crosby doing. If they're playing against the Giants, you want to see what Dexter Lawrence is doing or Thibodeau. Like almost every game, there's somebody you want to see what he's doing on the pass rush side.
Yeah, I was watching Nick Bosa versus Penei Sewell, like how they were matching up against each like.
But I will say though, Jalen's point does make sense because as a person who didn't play football, I had to watch all 22 in order to like understand like how dominant D ends and offensive linemen are, because it's hard if you never played the sport. It's hard to really direct yourself right on those guys for like and see how they're playing in real time. So
Mike, you've never played football a day in your life?
No.
Has anybody else right here never played football a day in their life?
What?
Has anybody else right here never played football a day in their life?
What are you asking?
I played football.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Anyway, back to the Open Field podcast about football or guys who actually play football. Here's the thing.
You're an asshole, though. You're an asshole.
The literal best coaches.
Early, you're a bitch ass motherfucker for that.
Hey man, Lottie and Michael know their football. We
I've watched.
Never stepped on the field.
Michael, we haven't said this in a while, but Mike, you might really be Skip Bayless Jr. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, dude, fucking shit, dude. You're acting like you can't.
He's trolling.
Stop cussing, Mike. Get your point off, Mike, without cussing, man. You're being too vulgar.
Yeah, he's just trolling. He's
trolling.
Michael, he's just trolling.
Skip Bayless is making $4 million a year talking sports, if not, or $8 million a year talking sports.
No.
That could be a compliment.
He's just trolling. But this is the last name that we can move on because sounded like Tristin Wirfs and Penei Sewell was definitely conversations, but it seems like most people said Penei Sewell. So last one, Tristin Wirfs or Lane Johnson, who's better?
Tristin Wirfs.
Tristin Wirfs.
Let's keep it a stat.
I think everyone agrees.
I got to be real with you guys. Penei Sewell, Trent Williams, Tristin Wirfs, they're like in the Mount Rushmore right now. Like Lane Johnson ain't even in that category.
But look, I just looked up.
We were talking prime Lane Johnson.
Them three are like, we at the table by ourselves. Like, I don't know about y'all. We at the grown.
Hold on. You say table by yourselves. Let me just throw out this name. Tristin Wirfs or Andrew Thomas.
Tristin Wirfs got to stay healthy. Sorry. Andrew Thomas got to stay healthy.
Slater would have been.
I like his game. His game is up there, but he got to stay healthy.
And Andrew Thomas is the only reason why our offensive line was not just
the only other guy on that Mount Rushmore.
Like 10 wins.
The only other guy on that Mount Rushmore, and he's retired right now, would have been Kelsey. Kelsey would have been on Mount Rushmore with them as far as O-lineman in general. But he's retired.
Yeah,
I thought we were talking just tackles.
Kelsey's one of the greatest.
If Slater didn't get hurt last year, I would have put him on the top 5.
I just looked up a quick list of top 10 offensive line of all time, like 5 different lists. Not one had Trent Williams in it.
All right, well Trent Williams.
I think that's interesting. Not one had
Trent Williams. That you have is a bad.
But this is new though. This is new.
Yeah, that Trent Williams never being a top 10 lineman.
Yeah, Trent Williams is just one. They're not going to respect Trent Williams until he retires. So.
Maybe the names I'm seeing, Bruce Matthews.
Style, bro.
You can argue that, dude. You can argue that he's better than those guys. So what's your point?
Hey, I want to know how much film on Bruce Matthews have you guys seen? I've seen none. I'm not. I watch older games. I'm not watching any Bruce Matthews.
All right, but
I just want to know. Wait, Michael, hold on,
Michael.
How much film of Bruce Matthews have you watched? It's
I haven't watched any.
Yeah, thank you. Most people have it. Let's not pretend.
But you haven't watched any film of Bruce Matthews either.
But like I said, that's what this conversation's talking. I'm not going to act like I've watched offensive line film on Bruce Matthews or Anthony Munoz. I haven't.
I watch offensive lineman film. Not on them, but I watch offensive lineman film.
And Larry Tunzel too. I ain't gonna lie to you. When Tyron was healthy,
Jalen's kind of making a point. He's kind of making a point.
Did I get that? I see some because
Joe Thomas. Those are the guys who I actually saw and really watched them work people over.
Especially
the rest of them guys, I don't know nothing about Anthony Munez.
That's what I'm saying. So we could go back in the 80s and 90s and stuff, and we see like the offensive players. It's easy to kind of look back at the offensive more flashy, but the offensive line stuff. That's what I'm saying with these conversations. When we really,
I watched Will Shields.
Some of the greats. Yeah, there's a few.
I watched Walter Jones.
Pretend like we really.
I watched Steve Hutchinson.
Jalen, hold on though.
Steve Hutchinson is top 10.
And for a long time, if you know your offensive lineman, Jason Peters was Timothy.
Dude, he's not better than Trent Williams. I actually saw Jason Peters too. No, but my thing about your point is that's fair, but also there's coaches and players that have talked about Trent Williams in a light where he is one of the best, if not the most skilled lineman of all time. So it's not like that there's no credence to Trent Williams being a top 10 lineman.
I hear, I'm not saying there's no credence.
I ain't gonna lie, to be that big and that fast, dog, he has it all. I'm be honest. And he got a nasty streak. He got it all, bro. He got it all. He has it all.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic. The Hall of Fame game just recently took place, and obviously, nobody watched it. But look, what we're going to be talking about is the Hall of Famers, the Hall of Famers themselves.
I just tell SpongeBob, this guy sucks.
So, for the Hall of Fame, I'm obviously going to let you guys know who the inductees are. Did they deserve to make the Hall of Fame? Pretty easy conversation to have right now. First name up.
Okay.
Let's start it spicy.
Yeah, wait. Before you start it, there's one name that you're gonna name, and if any of you disagree, I will literally do the show by myself.
I'm backing you up on.
I will literally do the show by myself. If any of you disagree for that one name,
I have the stats.
Okay. I have a feeling I know what name you're talking about. All right.
I have no clue.
Did Devin Hester deserve to make the Hall of Fame?
Okay.
Who wants to start?
100%. Devin, I'll tell you this right now. Devin Hester positionally is the best player out of all the Hall of Fame inductees this year. Relative to his position. He is the greatest at his position. No one else that's inducted this year is the greatest at his position. He's the greatest to ever do it as a returner. There's no debate about that. He is him. He is the Tom Brady of returning. So he 100% deserves to get in that because
if he could catch a football, maybe he'd be in for another reason.
I mean, maybe, but guess what? Not everyone's going to be good at that, right? He found what he was the best at in NFL history. And
to be the first kick returner to make the Hall of Fame is also pretty monumental.
100%. It's very like Mariano Rivera in baseball, right? Closer wise, it's the greatest ever do in that position. Some people don't think that position should deserve it. Devin has to impact.
I get what you're trying to say. Not necessarily the same, but I get what
we saw what he did in the Super Bowl. That first kickoff when the Colts kicked it to him, boom, touchdown right away. The biggest moment he came through.
I will say this: Devin Hester.
Y'all had to bring that up.
Yeah, Devin Hester said in his speech, like he's just the first. I think Brian Mitchell, the returner for the Eagles, I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. When you look at his numbers, and you compare them to Devin, like there's a few people that Devin said that if you're gonna let Devin Hester in with his numbers, other people should have gotten consideration way more. Like Brian Mitchell, he deserves to be in. When you look at his numbers,
I have a lot of
deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So that's why I sat there. I thought it was very curious because I thought they'd make Devin wait. I thought they'd really make him wait.
They did the right thing though, somebody.
I think the fact that he was the best player at his position and it's particularly not close is the reason why I'm fine with it. I'm fine with him waiting. Oh, I'm fine with him not waiting. Like first ballot is fair because he's the best player at his position, and it's a pretty far reach from the next guy.
Okay. Whoa. Let's have some fun then. Let's have some fun. So you're cool with him getting their first ballot, right?
Yep, sure. I have
so let's give a couple guys who've been waiting to get in there who actually played on the field more than kickoffs.
Wait, early. Let's finish the Hall of Fame before we go to subs. We'll go to
hold on. No. Early. At the end of the day, this not because I ain't gonna let you be nasty.
Give me Steve Smith and Reggie Wayne in the day over Devin Hester.
No, this is football. Is Reggie Wayne eligible?
There's 3 teams.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne's eligible.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne's been eligible. He's been eligible.
He's been waiting for like 4 years now.
No. Hold on that. Because there's 3 sections of football. There's offense, there's defense, and then there's special teams. I know that people just like to focus on offense and defense, but special teams matter. It is. You can make Pro Bowls.
But are you still making niggas like Andre Reed? Come on, y'all. Don't start this.
Hold on, Randall.
Don't start this.
So the fact that you're the best at if in special teams, the fact that you're the best at that position to ever do it, yeah, you should be first ballot. If you're the best kicker of all time, guess what? You should be first ballot because you're the best to ever do your position. I don't care if you're the best long snapper or punt returner, kick returner, special team. If you're the best to ever do it, you're first ballot. Reggie Wayne's.
I don't know about long snapper. That's a little wild.
Well, hold on. B, let's add this early, and you need. We've talked about this before. It is very hard for receivers to make the Hall of Fame first ballot. You have to.
We got
absolutely.
Hold on. Early. No, I just want to add this.
Let's get to it first. Let's get to it.
No, hold on. Let me add this real quick, and so you can think about this some more. It's very hard for receivers to make it first ballot. You have to be Calvin Johnson to make it first ballot.
We're not talking about first ballot though. Random guys who've been waiting 4, 5, 6 years.
Early. Hold on.
10 years.
Early.
Come on now.
Hold on. A lot of us probably agree with you that he shouldn't have waited this long. That's what they made Chris Carter wait. They made
always waited.
Torrey Holt is still waiting.
They made people. They made Art Monk wait. God, they made T.O. wait just because they didn't like him.
They made T.O. wait 1 year. Guys like Reggie Wayne and Steve Smith. And I'm gonna go hard for Reggie Wayne for a second. We're talking about a Super Bowl winner. We're talking about a guy who's top 10 receptions. Top 10 in receiving.
Talk about it. We're just laying the context. We're just laying the context.
We also
laying the context. That's all I'm doing.
Nigga, stop it.
One at a time.
Early, please. This is all I'm doing. Like I said, it's very hard, and we already know there's politics into it. There's things in that, and also sometimes they gotta make up for mistakes they did in the past. So they're gonna make it just the way it works out is that receivers just wait.
You're making my point. If you're making up for mistakes you did in the past, why not get the guys from the past? Let's be honest about Devin Hester. Yes, he was a great kick returner for the first 6 years of his career. Guys like Reggie Wayne were all pros and Pro Bowlers for 15 years.
I'll be quiet. Michael, hold on. Here's my answer because they can only have 6 people make the Hall of Fame every year. That's why.
That's the one.
Like, this isn't like where they can just open.
He waits.
So that's the greatest. That's just how that's just how the Hall of Fame works. If you don't like it, you got to talk to somebody because that's how it works. They've always made receivers wait. They've always done it. Art Monk should have made it in the 90s, by the end of the 90s, but they made him wait 20 years.
How many first ballot receivers are there?
Wait.
How many receivers got it?
Is
it like 4, 3 or 4?
I don't have that number off the top of my head.
Objectively, Terrell Owens is the based off of stats, the 2nd or 3rd greatest receiver of all time.
Yeah,
he should be first ballot. He should be first ballot, but they made him wait because they're petty and they don't like what he did off the field and things like that. Roger Craig had a lot of off the field issues and got it and was really bad with media. He's one of the best two-way running backs of all time.
Chris Carter had to wait too.
I have another running back.
They make people wait. They make people wait. There was even a award that Randy Moss would have to wait, but Randy Moss endeared himself with the right people, so you make it.
Torrey Holt pissed a lot of people off. That's why he's still waiting.
After you retire, you gotta, if you want to be first ballot for sure, and you know you might be on the edge or even make the Hall of Fame, you got to start talking to some people. You got to smooth up to the writers.
I'll say that right now.
Yeah.
All right, wait.
Once again, for them to look at T.O.
Wait, Lonnie, before we get into subs, let's just actually get through the guys who made it first. Can we get through the guys who made it first? We're getting derailed. All right,
damn, Michael told y'all to shut the hell up.
No, anyway, I'm just saying we can get to this stuff.
A lot of white privilege there, Mike. A lot of white privilege. A lot of black guys there.
What is it with you in the race, bro? Every time. You see, Mike, every show, he got to be fucking Malcolm X. Every show.
I'm trying to get the conversation back into where it should be. That's all I'm trying to do.
Michael, you just got to embrace your inner Homelander one time.
Brandon Mazza like a soft shoe, Brandon.
All right. Okay, so the next person that I want to know, should he have made it into the Hall of Fame this year? Andre Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How many years did he wait?
1 year he had to wait. He retired in 2017.
Okay.
So 2 years I want to say he had to wait. There it is.
That's cool.
Andre Johnson didn't go for no feathers, man. He was just a quiet cat.
Now watch this. As much as I love Andre Johnson, he shouldn't get in before Reggie Wayne or Steve Smith. There it is.
Okay, hold on. Early to that. Wait, hold on. Early. We're going to the snubs. All right, let's just get through. Andre Johnson deserves to be a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt. In the 12-season stretch, 2003 to 2014, keep in mind his team wasn't necessarily great, wasn't even really close to great.
They were terrible, yeah.
He has 1,133-yard average with 5 touchdowns through a 12-season stretch with years where he led the league very highly. And I mean that 100% for me that's a Hall of Famer right there. I mean, like, you could make the argument that he deserved or he should have waited maybe a year, but I mean, with the talent that he had and the guys that he made good, we're talking about making Matt Schaub look like almost.
Yeah, he had like 1,400 with Matt Schaub, right? You put Andre Johnson with the Peyton Mannings, Tom Brady, Drew Breeses of the world. He's putting up.
Let's not forget Matt Schaub also had like the
whoa! No, where the fuck was this energy out when I was arguing with him with Julio Jones? Now all of a sudden,
You see how they switch up?
Wait, hold on.
No.
Wait,
all y'all said he wasn't shit.
All
y'all said he wasn't shit.
I was just ignore it. Just ignore it.
Two different conversations on, but let's not forget Matt Schaub also has the record for like most pick sixes in a season.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Damn.
Didn't work right there. Hey.
Niggas literally just said, what would he be like if he had this guy, that guy?
It'd be great.
And that was our argument. And we got
that was not the same argument you had. That is not the same argument you had.
But now I gotta ask the question then. Should Julio Jones be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Hell no.
He better wait 2 years.
Honestly, with Terrell Owens waiting, he gotta wait.
I think he should wait like Andre Johnson. I think it should be the same. I don't think
Reggie Wayne and all. If everyone else had to wait, then he should wait too.
If you think
maybe they'll make the greatest long
none of y'all think
Hall of
Julio
Fame
Jones is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I'll tell you how great he was.
Julio Jones is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's point blank period.
Interesting. He should be, but how Hall of Fame? Because Reggie Wayne should be first ballot.
Okay, wait.
No, absolutely he should be, but he won't be, and he shouldn't be.
Wait, so like it's the same thing. So he won't. So Julio won't be.
Julio will have to wait, as will a lot of receivers from this era. They gotta. I'll say this: nobody from this era of receiver should get in before Torrey.
Guess what? Like OBJ's gonna be waiting for at least a decade.
OBJ's not a Hall of Famer.
OBJ's not making.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't put
OBJ's not a Hall of Famer.
Unless listen, he's 32. If he gives me 3 years of a resurgence,
he's washed. Cut it out.
He's not gonna have a resurgence.
He's gonna be washed.
But if he does, Early is correct. He will be a Hall of Famer.
No, I agree. And OBJ is one of my favorite receivers of all time. I hope he has a resurgence.
Hell no, OBJ ain't considered as one of them, man. Come on.
Whoa, Mo, relax. Who has the numbers?
I don't have the numbers, but I can get them real quick. Hold on.
Get the numbers. Get the numbers, Mike.
The numbers for who? The numbers for who? I already have
it. For Odell Beckham. How many you got?
But hold up. I got it, Mike. I got it. His career stats are 110 games, 566 receptions, 7,932 yards, and 59 touchdowns.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, that's
so if he can give me honestly, guys, real stuff, he's 31. If he will be one of them guys that can last the league another 5 years and give you 700-800 yards a year.
If he can reach 10K.
As one thing, some Donald Driver, Derek Mason type stuff. He gets to like 12K.
If he can finish the season,
800 catches, he gets in the Super Bowl, y'all. He gets the
that's another thing. If he can finish a damn season.
Yeah, he's not even healthy.
Hold up. Donald Driver has 743 receptions, 10,137 yards, and 61 touchdowns. Donald Driver is never going to be in the Hall of Fame.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying
I wouldn't
if
say
he can
never.
last
I
as
wouldn't
long
say
as
never.
Donald Driver did, as far as like
He's gonna fall down.
Donald Driver
Jalen
also
Sharp
never
hasn't
put
made the
up
Hall of Fame yet.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Hold on,
Donald
hold on,
Driver
hold on.
also never put up the numbers that Odell Beckham did in his earliest career. Donald Driver's stats are from a consistent like Amani Toomer type of career throughout his years. Odell went so high in his early years that if he can give you 5 more seasons of 700, 800 yards a season and be like the third guy on the team and give you that'll total out to like 12,000 yards all time, probably 800 catches. He can get a couple more touchdowns. He can get to the Hall of Fame. I think so.
But if you don't get 10,000 yards,
best if he attributes to one more Super Bowl too.
But if you don't get 10,000 yards,
Also, do you think AJ Green will make the Hall of Fame?
No.
He's like a Hall of very good. He's a Hall of very good.
That will hurt. That will hurt.
Okay.
That will hurt.
I can tell you, AJ Green. I can tell you.
If that guy and
I can tell you
Josh
AJ Green
Gordon
stats if you want.
are healthy.
No,
we ain't
AJ Green didn't
Here,
get
I
hurt
can
like
tell
that.
you. Here's
AJ
AJ Green stats. It's 727 receptions, 10,514 yards, and 70 touchdowns. And he's never going to make.
He got 10,000. Wow.
Okay. Don't focus on the stats right now.
And you know who has more touchdowns than Julio Jones?
Wait.
Julio
Okay.
Jones is
Hold
still
on.
better.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, real quick. If Devontae Adams retired right now, is he a Hall of Famer?
No,
absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
So wait, so to add to that, in the past,
run the stats then.
Hold on. In the past,
Mike Evans will be.
I have the stats.
So
I have
in
the
the
stats.
past, wait, for him to be a first ballot Hall of Fame, you gotta understand the past 30 years. I looked this up. There's been 4 wide receivers who've been first ballot Hall of Fame in the past 30 years. Steve Largent, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and Calvin Johnson. Those are only 4.
And let's be real.
Larry will be first.
I know we love
Larry
Calvin Johnson, but he shouldn't have been first ballot.
No, but Calvin, the eye test.
If we going on eye test, then a lot of niggas should have been first ballot. If we doing that eye test stuff.
Calvin eye test. Calvin Johnson.
Hold on. Here are
Riddell.
Here are Devontae Adams stats as of right now: 872 yards, 10,781 yards, and 95 touchdowns. He might make the Hall of Fame.
He ain't first ballot. He
got first ballot.
He will wait a while if he retires right now.
Here's the thing.
There's so many guys that go before him. I'm on. Even if DeAndre Hopkins retires, DeAndre goes before Devontae Adams.
OBJ
He can make it, but he'll wait. Because guys, remember, by the time that OBJ is out, they have to take care of the receivers. Besides the fact they're still taking care of receivers from back then.
There's so many niggas though. Torrey Hall still got to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like the waiting line.
OBJ at some point make it.
Sterling Sharp is never gonna make it, Lonnie. Sterling Sharp's never gonna make it. That's why
I think Sterling Sharp makes it, guys. He better make it eventually.
He better make it eventually.
He's not gonna make it.
I think he does. I think he does, Randall.
I don't think so. That's why Shannon Sharp did everything he could to honor him in that speech.
But I think he wasn't them guy they're gonna make him wait a long time. But I think he gets in, dog. I'm telling you, I think he gets in. Because he's already waited, and what he did.
Wait,
he's catching up to where Art Monk was when he waited. Like I don't think he's ever gonna make it. They've had the conversation. I don't think he's ever gonna make it. He's always gonna be what if.
Okay, listen. Wait, if you don't have
to make the Hall of Fame, I don't think OBJ makes the Hall of Fame.
If you don't have,
I mean, bro, do we really consider OBJ getting into the Hall of Fame any whatsoever? Come on, man.
Well, let's get back to the Hall of Famers who actually made it. Andre Johnson, we all agree he's a Hall of Famer. And better than Julio Jones. What's the next guy, Randall?
The next one is
Michael wanted to say something though. Michael's been kind of waiting.
No, we got to move on. Good, Michael. You could go first this time. Dwight Freeney. Do we think he deserved to make it? At this
Come on
time?
now, the spinner Rooney.
Say something.
My guy got over. He has 125 sacks.
Let Michael go.
Let me say something. Jesus, 15 season stretch.
What a dick.
Say something.
Nah. Let Mike. I'm not gonna let them do you dirty, man.
Mike, come on, Mike. It was your mic, Mike.
I said it, but I was waiting for like 10 minutes to say something. Jesus.
Stop cussing, Mike. Go ahead.
I'm saying, 2002 to 2017, 15 years. Actually, yeah, excluding 2007, 15 years. 10 tackles, 11 tackles for loss. He had like 18 tackles for loss his second or his third season or something. Like, this guy's 100% a Hall of Famer, no doubt. 15-year stretch. Yeah, put it back on me. Thank you.
Yeah, Dwight Freeney's a guy. He's
for sure. Yeah, Dwight Freeney.
Okay, we all agree with Dwight
the
Freeney.
greatest spin move, and then his partner on the other side of him all-time in forced fumbles.
Robert
That
Mathis.
was a tandem.
Robert Mathis should be a first round.
That's all, both of them gonna get in. Both
Yeah,
of
he'll
them
get it. He'll get it. It'll just take a little while.
Hey, let the
Robert
record
Mathis
reflect,
has the most forced fumbles of all time. He definitely should be first ballot.
B,
Yeah, I
let the
said it,
record
all-time
reflect
forced
when
fumbles.
we all had to attack Jalen because he said Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney weren't good.
I never said they
That's what
weren't
he said,
good.
Brandon.
Whoa! Who said that?
No, time out.
Brandon.
Maybe taking me out of context is crazy.
As
Do
a
I
Colts
think-
fan?
hold on. Oh, listen. Do I think Peyton Manning giving them a ton of leads and making the other team have to throw the ball help them get
Jalen,
stats?
don't do
Yes.
that.
That's just a
Jalen.
fact.
Jalen.
Head for the record.
Jalen.
Freeney and Robert Mathis weren't that good at run stopping. They struggled at that. They were great at getting at the quarterback. When it came to stopping the run, the Colts always got the short by stopping the runs, and they were part of the reason. So they were great. Don't get me wrong. I got a big love for Dwight Freeney, Robert Mathis, but I'm just saying they're great, but there's some flaws too. That's all it is.
There are flaws, but as far as a pass rushing specialist, both of those guys were incredible. First of all, with the tomahawk chopping handoff, that's why he got
Dwight Freeney got so low. The way he got so low,
yeah.
Crazy.
The spin move, you think he invented shit because everybody talks about how like when a certain even nowadays when a certain defensive end does a spin move, that's that Dwight Freeney spin move. That's what they call it. Just like how like they do like Randy Moss when they get Moss. So as a pass rushing specialist, those guys are just top tier. They gotta get in, like just off skill alone.
Yeah, 100%.
Now as a
the run stoppers.
Run stopper. As a run stopper. I get it. That's true. I get it.
Yep.
I get it. The run stopper, but yeah, okay. That's a fair argument.
See, fair argument.
Good one.
That's
Where
fair.
are they at all time?
You say what?
Where are they all time pass rushers?
Duo?
Yeah.
Oh, duo.
Duo?
All time duo.
Top.
Them, I would say them, Justin Tucker, OC Umenyiora. Yeah, those are
They're better than
names that come
LC
up.
Muir.
I think they're better. Yeah, they're better than.
Yeah.
I
No, I'm
don't
saying
care.
those are the guys that are up there as far as
The only guys I might give them is that purple Peeper Eaters team, whatever it's called. Like they're up there, but as far as a tandem, they might be top 3 all time.
Yeah.
Look, you can't really name me a better tandem where 2 guys got busy on both sides.
I was gonna say as a tandem, they might be the best.
Might be. I can't think of anybody better.
Who's number 1 right now?
I said I can't think of anybody right now. I can't think about it. I can think
Random,
of
who's number 1?
You're saying that they're the best tandem?
Who's number 1?
They might be.
70 Steelers didn't exist. We had Hall of Famers all over that roster.
Hey! What you're not gonna do is you're not gonna see the Steelers, and you can't name the players. Name the players.
Mean Joe Green. That's first of all. Mean Joe Green better than both of them. What are we talking about?
No, he's not.
Like,
no, he's not.
yes,
Don't let that old hold.
But you're talking about duos. You're talking about duos.
Yeah.
You're talking about duos, random.
Mean Joe Green.
It doesn't matter if
Von Miller and AD.
People bring it up like Reggie White.
Von Miller, who
would be with?
Aaron Donald.
Stop. Von Miller was Von Miller. Stop it.
What?
Stop it. Yeah.
That's what they said in the comments. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what someone said.
First of all, Von Miller and AD can't even compete with Lamar Woodley and James Harrison. So let's not even do that.
Von Miller wasn't Von Miller anymore when it was playing with him. Come on now, let's be real.
Absolutely was.
Also, quick correction. Actually, the Dwight Freeney stat was a 7-year stretch. Actually, excluding 2 seasons where he didn't play.
Here, I can give you. Fine.
I'm just saying, bro. Like
LT and Leonard Marshall were better.
No, they what?
No, see, you're losing.
You can't just name one dude and the other dude outside of him and say they're great. Don't do that, though.
Leonard Marshall was good. What are we talking about?
Leonard Marshall like that,
level of Dwight Freeney.
That was the LT show. Stop it.
Yeah, cut it out. Come on.
Stop it.
Guys,
I got to do that.
There's a top 25 list. Let's see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go from number 1 down. So number 1, they have Clyde Simmons and Reggie White.
They're using Reggie White. They're just using Reggie White.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it. I hate that we're gonna name one dude.
What about Von Miller and Elvis Dumerville?
Next.
Number
they were legit.
Number 2 is the 85 Bears.
Hold on. Clyde
Neil
Simmons
Smith,
had
Derek Thomas,
Hold
Ricky
on.
Jackson,
Clyde Simmons had 121 sacks in his career.
Name someone after 2000.
Dwight Freeney and Robert are number 6. Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware are number 7.
Oh, that one was really good.
Yeah.
That was like 2 seasons.
Yeah, that was a couple seasons.
Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis dominated for
Justin
like
Tuck
10
and
years.
Norma are number 9.
We better than that. We talk about DeMarcus Ware on the Cowboys and Von Miller on the Broncos by itself, cool. But they
James
wouldn't have
Harrison
long
and
enough
Lamar
to be
Woodley are
that great.
15.
Yeah, as pass rushers.
Oh, Cliff Averill, Michael Benner are 17. What the fuck?
That shouldn't even be on the list. Stop it.
We go too far now,
bro. What are you talking about? Those guys were good though. Don't act like they were like,
but not at the same time. Like they wasn't that long.
And early said these guys gave a
Cliff Avery had his best season with Dunlap.
That was a good tandem.
That was solid. All right, let's go to the next name. Next name is Patrick Willis.
Yes.
That deserves to be there.
The fucking man, bro.
That's middle linebacker.
7 to 10.
What? They're not pass rushers.
Patrick
That's
Willis.
not even
Patrick Willis.
Early. Patrick Willis at his best.
Middle linebacker.
He might be like a top. Might be a top 4 middle linebacker at his best. Just
I wouldn't even argue with you, Jalen.
Yeah,
he was that great.
If he retired early, right? He retired early, so he stayed.
Dude, he played like 8 seasons and had like 7 All Pros. It's ridiculous.
To add to that 7-season stretch, 2007 to 2013, 100 solo tackles, 3 sacks, 9 tackles for loss, 1 interception. That's his freaking average.
Patrick Willis and Luke Kuechly right now.
Like he gives you everything.
Patrick Willis is
Luke Kuechly right now.
Patrick Willis is better.
There you go, Mike. There you go, Mike.
Patrick Willis at his best.
I say Patrick. No,
dude. Luke Kuechly, come on, bro. Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly's great, but I think at his best,
they're so close. I'm sorry.
Luke Kuechly was great, but Pat was that good too.
Pat was the guy.
Pat was just lightning fast. Who did he hog down that one game with a running back?
Specimen. People don't realize Patrick Willis was a physical.
That's the linebacker you want.
Do you give like a little box for Patrick Willis that he had Navarro Bowman right next to him?
No,
don't do that.
Was great. That was the end of his career. That was the end of his career. Don't do that. They played together.
He was still in his prime though. He was still in his prime.
Patrick was doing it way before Navarro Bowman got there.
He was.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, Patrick Willis is like 08. For a while, if you know ball, it was Patrick Willis and John Beason for a couple years.
I don't remember that. I'm gonna be honest. I have no memory of that.
But Navarro Bowman is underrated.
All pro.
Bowman is not underrated though. We don't talk about him enough. Like because he's like an underrated Hall of Fame talent too.
Navarro was legit, but
I think he's like the 49ers linebacker.
Yeah, Navarro was an all pro once Patrick Beason left.
Yeah,
true. It's similar to the Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw situation. You know.
Yeah.
49ers.
Lamar Willie and Lawrence Timmons.
But I think Bowman's their linebacker coach, so
which makes sense. Why? All right, last one. There's 2 like older guys. I mean, if you guys know about them, sure. But last one, who's actually first ballot Hall of Famer? Does he deserve the first ballot? Julius Peppers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Julius.
I'm gonna say this right now. The most athletic defensive lineman / linebacker to ever play football.
One of the craziest athletes.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Crazy athlete. Yeah.
First,
he played forever too.
It was great for 3 teams.
No,
great for the Bears. Great for the Packers. Great for the Packers.
Early to add to that. This is the one. This is 15-season stretch, excluding 1 season because of injury. He had 10 sacks and 11 tackles for loss. 15 years. Consistently giving you that, and let alone the tackles. I'm just talking about sacks and tackles for loss from the outside linebacker.
Remember when he's on the other side of Clay Matthews?
Oh my God!
Bad, it's bad news.
Yeah. Just going to
he got 11 sacks as a 37-year-old too. Is crazy.
He ain't like fine wine, man.
Blake Matthews is nasty fuck too, bro.
He had it all. He had the power.
Paul no did he just say that about another man.
He had the spin. He could pick you off and take it to 6. And he was a Pac-12, I think Pac-12, Pac-10 player in basketball. Was giving you dunk moves and post moves.
Even like towards the end of his career, when he switched teams, he still had a random weird old resurgence where he was just dominant. Like
when he played for us, he went crazy.
He went crazy out of nowhere. Like everyone's like, "Oh, he's old, he's washed, he's gonna play 1 or 2." He's like, I think he said, "I'm only gonna play like a few more years." Went crazy.
That first Super Bowl appearance we had when it was him, Mike Rucker, Chris Jenkins. Man, that was a hell of an O-line, boy.
Julius
Dan Morgan.
Julius was like the LeBron of football, bro. It's like, bro, where's the drop off? Like,
ACC.
I was like, where are you going with that?
Yeah, I was gonna say a strong compliment, but he's 4th all time in sacks too.
Going to different teams, dude.
Yeah, Julius
at the end of his career and making
Julius Peppers or Michael Strahan.
Julius.
I love y'all, man. I really appreciate
Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan was him, bro.
He was, but he ain't no Julius Peppers. He wasn't Julius Peppers.
Who has a single
always gotta
season
go against
sack
the grain.
record?
Just because.
Oh, there y'all go with that.
Brett Favre just fell to the
Giants
floor.
fan. There go
When Brett
Giants
Favre
fan.
just fell to the floor.
I just need the answer to that.
Did he give him the record? Did he give him the record? He just fell to the floor. I'm just saying that.
Hey, listen. That's more impressive because we know Brett Favre takes and not gives.
Hey.
He's the taker, not a giver.
That's hilarious. I like what you did there.
Wait,
It's more impressive. He got Brett
like
Favre
what
to
you
give.
did
That's
there.
how great he was. He got
I was
Brett
gonna
Favre to
add.
give.
All right, so now it's time to get interesting. 2025 eligible Hall of Famers. The question
Was that the last guy?
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
other two were Randy Gredshear and Steve Michael. Like
Steve
Next.
Michael.
how much do
Steve
you like? None of y'all know who these are.
I know who
and I
Steve
don't
Michael
believe
is.
any of you guys if you know.
I did not know who
Next.
Steve Michael's in.
Yeah.
I did
Next.
not watch.
Those are the
No disrespect, but I don't know
2024
who that
Hall of Fame.
Next.
But 2025, we have the eligible contestants. The question that is going to be asked is, are they a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Let's go.
That's the question. Are they a first ballot
First
Hall
ballot.
of Famer? First name up, Luke Kuechly. First ballot.
First ballot.
Yes.
Next.
Yeah.
Next.
Arquette himself. Yes.
100%.
Next.
You know Patrick Willis wasn't first ballot, by the way.
Oh my
But
god.
no, but Luke Kuechly.
Luke Kuechly better be
What
first
are
Let's
they
ballot.
talk about it. Talk about it. Come on, talk about
Yeah,
it.
no, I just want to see other
Let's
middle
do some hard
linebackers.
ones. Next.
Okay. Next one. Earl Thomas, first ballot.
You said
Earl
Earl
Thomas?
Thomas?
Earl Thomas?
Oh, he's not first ballot. He's not first ballot. We understand who James
Whoa.
He might be
Not
top
first ballot.
7 free safety all time.
Oh, yeah,
Top
wait, let me
7
say
to
this.
10.
Top
Luke-
7.
Hold on, real quick.
Free
Luke Kuechly's not
safety?
first ballot. Luke Kuechly's not first ballot. Y'all just lied to yourself.
Okay, here we go.
What?
Whoa,
He
Jalen.
played 8 seasons. He played 8 seasons. He's not first ballot. Stop it.
He
He's
literally-
not first
Shut
ballot.
the fuck
He's
up,
not first
Jalen.
ballot.
Patrick Willis played
Hey,
8
bro, you
seasons.
sound crazy as fuck.
He's not first
Bro, you
ballot.
sound crazy as fuck.
No, sir.
So-
Bro, you
How
sound
do you
crazy
haven't
as
seen
fuck.
Luke Kuechly without telling me you haven't seen Luke Kuechly?
So
That's
Jalen-
exactly what he's saying, Lonnie. That's exactly what he's saying. That's what sounds retarded as
Guys,
fuck.
hold
Jalen
on,
thinks
hold on,
Luke
hold on.
Kuechly is first ballot favorite.
Fellas,
He
hold
thinks
on.
Robbie
Let me
Anderson
educate
might win.
Jalen.
Okay.
Let me educate
Okay.
Jalen, please.
Yeah,
Jalen.
let Random
Luke
cook, let Random
Kuechly,
cook.
in his 8
He
years,
thinks Peyton Manning
hold on.
made Reggie
Luke
Wayne.
Kuechly in his 8 years has never not been a Hall Pro.
That's great.
Has never
Good for
not
him. Good
made
for
the
him.
Pro Bowl.
Dude,
Good
you
for
have
him.
no
What?
basis.
What? Defensive player of the year twice.
No, that
Twice
is
great for
in
him.
8 years.
Great for him.
Jalen.
I don't
In
think
8
8
years, he retired
You
early.
got to give me more to be first ballot. You got it.
What do
First
you
ballot.
mean?
You
See,
got
he was- you could argue
more. You got to give me more.
Jalen,
first
Jalen.
There
ballot.
are two guys.
Hold on, early,
Gotta give
please
me
stop.
more.
Early, please stop. Jalen, you could argue in his 8 years of being a middle linebacker in the NFL,
Yep.
he's the best.
Yeah.
You could
Like I
argue
said,
that.
Patrick Willis not his
Accolade-
best,
hold
but
up.
better than him.
The accolade
Okay.
supported.
No, he
He
wasn't.
wasn't. No, he
You have
wasn't.
no
What
basis
made him
to
better,
say
Jalen?
that
What made him better, Jalen?
Patrick Willis did
what?
not read the field
Hold on.
better than Luke Kuechly. He
What
wasn't.
makes him
He wasn't
better?
better than
I
Luke
know.
Kuechly.
Bro,
No,
Luke
no,
Kuechly is 250 pounds.
No one thinks Luke Kuechly better than him.
Covering passes and making tackles.
Patrick
No,
Willis, way
everyone
better
shut up.
athlete.
Jalen, what
better athlete.
makes Patrick Willis better than Luke Kuechly?
Patrick
Please
Willis
tell
is
me.
Patrick Willis, way better athlete. I think he's a way better tackler than Luke Kuechly as well. 100% without a doubt. Yes, he is. Patrick Willis, are you insane? And as a ball hawk, he's better than Luke Kuechly.
Bro,
As a
he
ball
was
hawk,
at
he's better than Luke
1,300
Kuechly.
pounds of
He
pressure
is.
in his
Stop
leg
it.
power. No,
Yo, hey guys,
Stop it.
because I don't even need to look up the stat. Did you know Luke Kuechly led the league in tackles his rookie season?
That's good for him. We watching the games, baby. We don't need
Jalen,
this stats. We really watching.
Bro, if you're watching the games, you know better. If you're watching the games, you know better, bro.
Come on.
You
I
think
don't
Luke
know how
Kuechly
to
is
get
worth
work.
the ball
season.
tackle than
In his
Luke
second
was that
season
guy
as a
from day
pro,
one, bro.
Jalen, in his
Jalen,
second
Luke
season
was
as a
cool.
pro, he was a bet. They said he was literally won defensive player of the year in his second season, off winning defensive rookie of the year. Like, I don't understand or tell you. Think about this.
He led the league in tackles his rookie year.
No, Jalen, think about
The
this.
nigga literally retired
Jalen,
for 2 reasons: concussions, and he got tired of being the best.
Jalen,
Cool. He's
Jalen.
not first ballot. He's not Hall of Fame. He's not
Jalen,
first
hold
ballot.
on. Listen to this,
He is
Jalen.
good enough for me.
Jalen,
If you Robinson, that's what he's saying.
Jalen, if you do anything for 8 years and you are regarded as the best,
Yes.
it doesn't matter if you played 8 years or whatever, or 15 years. You are regarded as the best, and the players recognize you as such. The freaking media regards you as such. They don't just give out all pros like it's candy. He's got it every year.
Jalen is really watching the games on that old school 80s floor.
That's facts.
Wooden box set.
Period.
Hold
You
on.
were watching the games on the old school
every year.
Jalen, you're cooked.
Luke Kuechly was arguably a top 3 cerebral defensive player of all time.
So
He was calling out.
Jalen, come on, man.
Luke Kuechly, listen, as far as middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly is Mount Rushmore at least. Luke Kuechly is Mount Rushmore as far as middle linebacker.
Yeah,
wait.
It's like Ray Lewis, Mike Luke Kuechly, and who else you want to have in there?
What Jalen is
He's a
essentially
top 3
saying,
cerebral player on the defensive side of all time. Yes.
what Jalen is
Him and JJ Watt are first ballot. You don't want to hear it?
Hold on.
JJ Watt are first ballot.
JJ Watt clears Luke Kuechly as defender. They ain't in the same tier.
That's
Stop it.
bullshit.
JJ Watt different. JJ Watt is different. Y'all mixing. Don't get that twisted.
You're being so
JJ Watt is
disrespectful.
a different
You're being
tier
so
than Luke
disrespectful.
Kuechly.
And JJ Watt's my favorite player of all time. Luke Kuechly is also him.
Impact JJ Watt has had on defense.
Yeah, I think so too, Marley.
Hold on.
JJ Watt defense.
Jalen, pause. Jalen.
Kuechly as a defensive player is ass.
All right.
Is asinine.
And
JJ Watt's my favorite player.
Oh yeah, can we get off?
Pause. I want Jalen to get this off. So I'm going to put you full screen and you tell us why JJ Watt clears Luke Kuechly. All right.
JJ Watt isn't simply in another tier defensively than Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly, I mean, the way JJ Watt impacts the game defensively, he does it all. You want to rush the quarterback? That's great. Did you want to go back, play the middle of the field? He could do that. Whatever you need, run stopping, he could do that. Everything you need done on the football field, JJ Watt does at an elite level. JJ Watt is arguably maybe the second or third greatest defensive player ever in the NFL. Top 5. I'm going to say top 5 defensive players ever in the NFL. That's the conversation JJ Watt's in.
Right,
Luke Kuechly is not in that conversation and will never be in that conversation.
Shut up, bro. All right.
This nigga don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Top 5? Wait.
Money smoking that shit.
1 second.
This man said JJ Watt could
Guys, be
cover
saying stuff. 1
receivers.
second. I'm gonna tell the screen one more time.
Hey, Luke Kuechly did something to Jalen.
Oh, wait, guys. Give me your top 5, Jalen, right now.
Okay. So number 1, without a doubt, Lawrence Taylor. Right, he's just the bet to go without a doubt. Number 2, you know what? I'm gonna show love to Reggie White. We're gonna show love to Reggie White. Number 2.
Okay.
All right. Number 3, defensive player, Deion Sanders.
Okay.
Number 4, shoot, I'm gonna throw JJ Watt at number 4. Give me your player.
Aaron Donald. Even better than Aaron Donald. All right, we're done.
No.
You messed up, buddy.
I'm not mad at that.
JJ Watt in his prime, not injured, can contend with Aaron Donald.
Yes, he can. You're right, Brandon. You're right.
That got injuries in the past.
And we speak up all, but listen,
full body
we're talking about full careers. Aaron Donald never slowed down. Unfortunately,
Brandon, is JJ Watt better than Bruce Smith all time?
You said what?
Is JJ Watt better than Bruce Smith all time?
Absolutely.
The number 1 sack leader with 200 sacks in his career?
Absolutely. Prime for prime, absolutely.
Whoa. Is JJ Watt better than Ray Lewis?
Bro, what?
Yeah, nah, I can't.
I think JJ Watt.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
Okay, wait. Can I?
Because we're talking.
Go ahead,
My bad, B. Oh, I was gonna say, Jalen. I just want to say the reason why your take about Luke Kuechly is flawed is because you are basically saying that the best linebacker of this generation isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. Makes absolutely no sense, and you have no actual hardline evidence to back up what you're saying as a first ballot take. That him being the best linebacker of this generation makes him a first ballot Hall of Famer. End of discussion.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say this though: the same way Peanut Tillman perfected the punch out, the same way my man Dwight Freeney perfected the spin move. Niggas was not swatting the ball down until JJ Watt came along.
Niggas don't do that now. Like
he literally showed you if you don't get there. Like now, that is the thing now where you're taught to learn how to jump into lanes and swat the ball down. JJ Watt was making a living off that. Even when he didn't get there, he was swatting that bad boy down. That was something impressive to see.
That he was very disruptive. Nobody's doing that now. We're talking about now.
Go ahead,
let alone go.
Can I go real quick? Because JJ Watt's my favorite player of all time. But to say that Luke Kuechly was never on that level is asked because from his rookie year, he was a top 2, arguably top 1 linebacker in the league. I don't early watch Luke Kuechly, but if you saw him in terms of the pass game and the run game, he was the main reason why that Panthers
I only
defense
own 3 Panthers jerseys: Cam Newton, Steve Smith, Luke Kuechly. I own 3 Panthers jerseys.
The way that he was dissected.
Ain't Luke Kuechly like top 20 in interceptions?
Don't disrespect Jake Delhomme. We took you to a Super Bowl. Go get his jersey.
Yeah, the way that he was dissecting offenses is the way that top quarterbacks would always say. The way that he dissects offenses is the same way how the top quarterbacks would dissect the defenses. He's a top 3 cerebral player of all time. I guarantee you, they'll rather play Luke.
Put it this way, if JJ Watt is in the room, Luke Kuechly's in the same room, looking at him in the face. Like, what's up? What we doing?
Like you can literally look up clips of him telling, "Yo, they're gonna go through that gap right there. Make sure you wait 2 seconds and then fill up the gap." And then guess what?
Shout out to Joe Budden podcast. They are both part of the Great White. They are both part of the Great White.
Yeah, look, I think JJ Watt and Aaron Donald are a different tier.
What are we doing?
I think JJ Watt and Aaron Donald are in a different tier than Luke Kuechly. I think those 2 are different tiers than Luke Kuechly.
All right, I don't agree. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on to the next name. Next name up. I'm gonna save these last 2 because I feel like they'll be
save spicy.
Next one up is Marshawn Lynch. Should he be first ballot Hall of Fame?
No.
Not first ballot.
And he won't be. He won't be.
All right. Next one up. First ballot Hall of Fame. Clay Matthews. First ballot.
No.
I don't even think he's a Hall of Famer.
That's rough. That's rough because Clay Matthews played 2 different positions, bro.
He might not get in. He just might not get in.
But he might be in the Hall of Fame. He might be in the Hall of Fame of families because that Matthews family is pretty goddamn good.
I mean, he has Hall of Fame commercials.
You got Jake. You got Clay. You got Bruce.
All right, next one.
He ain't got better commercials than BJ Rogers. Show him what you got, bro. That's my commercials.
Shut up,
next
BJ
one
Rogers.
up. First ballot Hall of Fame. Terrell Suggs.
No,
Terrell.
It's so many guys that are better than Terrell. Like Terrell was great, but no.
He also has
Terrell was good at the time, but he's in the Hall of Fame.
He'll be like third year.
Yeah, probably 3-4 years.
All right, last
Maybe.
2 names. Adam Vinatieri, is he a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yes. And y'all talking about special teams with that answer. Adam Vinatieri
the go to kickers.
Let Random cook.
He absolutely is. The way we tax. Tom Brady legitimately gets taxed, and his name is one of the taxable reasons. He went over to the Colts. They won a Super Bowl immediately. There was a reason why Peyton Manning did everything he could to get that man over there. Like he was dominant for a long person. Why we mute me now? The only person you could argue that is better than Adam Vinatieri as a kicker is Justin Tucker. That is the only person you could argue.
No,
the man has clutch kicks.
You can't argue that. No, you can't.
What, that Justin Tucker's not that Justin Tucker's better than
because
Adam
Justin
Vinatieri?
Tucker has never done it. No, Adam Vinatieri has done it in the most pressurized situations several times.
So many times.
Several times.
Yeah,
we talking about deep playoff runs. We talking about Super Bowls. Justin Tucker don't even get there. No offense. Sorry about the Lamar Jackson, but
kicked like a 60-plus game winning field.
Like Justin Tucker has done things Adam Vinatieri wishes he could do. He's the only person in the conversation with Adam Vinatieri.
Justin Tucker is still nice,
what
bro.
What you can do? If Adam Vinatieri, in the words of Chris Rock, if Adam Vinatieri woke up with Justin Tucker's career, he'd jump out the window head first.
Because Vinatieri won a Super Bowl. That's not fair.
He won Super Bowl
4, actually. 4.
Well, now we got to keep the first one. The first Patriots Super Bowl,
and he's all time in points.
Hold on. Justin Tucker will take that from him.
No, he will not.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Do you know how long kickers play, especially when they're good? Like, let's keep.
But y'all do realize that some kickers do fall off,
right? The first Super Bowl, absolutely. Give Vinatieri his props. That second one against your Panthers, they blocked one and he missed another. And he only made the last one, so that makes his resume look good.
Made the one
but he wasn't good in that game.
How are you taxing him for getting blocked? That's not his fault.
He made the one that counted.
But he wasn't good in that game. Vinatieri was not good in that game.
I mean,
if you're trying to say
really getting so many
usually.
Okay,
if Justin Tucker wants to be better out of Vinatieri, tell him have the Ravens trade him to the Kansas City Chiefs and maybe have a conversation.
Why would they do that? You don't
help out Riddell.
First of all, kickers don't need
right now
Super
that
Bowls
Huckster
to be
guy's
great. Like when the minute Justin Tucker retires is the countdown to him being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Justin Tucker is going to be our first ballot Hall of Famer.
But can we be honest again? Again, one guy was doing it at the most high pressure situations. That does matter.
One
right?
guy also faltered in a high pressure situation.
Can we even look at the numbers?
But he succeeded a lot. He succeeded a lot, though. Vinatieri has so many clutch kicks.
Vinatieri played for so long. There's no way Justin Tucker is even close as far as points all time.
Justin Tucker started at like 22, right? Like Adam Vinatieri.
Nah, he's been playing for forever.
Justin Tucker started in 2012.
It's been 11.
So it's been like 12 years?
12 years.
Adam Vinatieri played 24 seasons.
Justin Tucker.
What's the numbers?
Tucker is 21st. He has 1,649, and Vinatieri has 2,673.
You think he'll give you 1,000 more points? Hey man, get this nigga up out of here, man.
Hold up. Justin Tucker has played 12 years.
And he got to play 12 more years.
Yes. Do you know how long kickers play when you're good?
Yeah,
but 24 years.
Does anybody here think they're going to wake up? Does anybody here think they're going to wake up in 2036?
Yeah, no, he won't be in the league. No,
on August 4th, and Justin Tucker's still in the league.
Why is this such a strange concept to y'all when you see the best kickers? They play for over 20 years.
How old is Justin Tucker right now? How old is Matt Prater?
Was still kicking.
Tucker is literally saying the best kickers random. How many niggas have been the best kickers?
Tucker is 34 years old. He's not gonna. Tucker's not playing till he's 46. That's most likely not going to happen.
Would you have? Hold on. At 36,
and he's not making deep playoff runs.
Hold on. At 36.
Now Lamar quarterback.
Hold on. At 36, would you have said that Adam Vinatieri was going to play fucking 10 more years?
Be easy on Lamar.
That was cold. That was cool, Eddie.
Be easy.
I don't first, and then add. Okay, then if you want to be that way, add the teams that both of them played on.
I don't even think, I'm be honest with you though, random. I don't even think Justin Tucker's the type of guy who would play that long, honestly.
It doesn't matter. But
I'm looking at all these kickers. I'm looking at greatest kickers of all time. Like they all played like almost 20 years.
Yeah, they all played like 20 years early. Add the teams that Adam Vinatieri played on.
1980 to 04, he played.
Add the teams that Adam Vinatieri played on. Compare the teams that Justin Tucker has played on.
Random, I bet you $1,000 he won't be playing 8 seasons from now. He won't make.
I'm not gonna bet you $1,000
for 8
years.
Another kicker, 1982 to 2004.
To save up like 10.
He's not playing to 2032.
To get back to the point. So we all think Adam Vinatieri first ballot.
Yes. Yeah.
Now it's here. We've already debated this before, so just give me quick answers. Is Eli Manning a first ballot Hall of Fame?
Not first ballot.
No.
The only way he's first ballot won that Manning last name. If people really love that, they might.
He's only going to be first ballot.
He should be in, but he shouldn't be first ballot.
Yeah,
they're going to do this. The Hall of Fame board going to sit at the table, right? They're going to make one phone call, and that phone call is going to be to a certain Mr. Brady, and they're going to say, "Mr. Brady, Eli's turn to be in the Hall of Fame. Should he make it?" And Brady's going to say, "Let him in."
Why?
And from that moment on, Eli Manning be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No, he wouldn't. If Eli Manning's a first ballot Hall of Famer, then tell Torrey Holt, who legitimately played football better than him, that it doesn't matter.
The NFL
can't. Hey guys, watch this. So he played football better than Eli Manning, but Reggie Wayne didn't play football better than Devin Hester.
All right. Early, you're trying to prove the same point.
One of them is the greatest at his position. Add the context early. One of them's the greatest at his position. One of them
is the greatest in our hearts.
The
greatest in our hearts.
No, the fuck he's not.
Everybody in New York loves Eli Manning.
Do not lie.
He's the greatest that beat the GOAT.
First ballot Hall of Famer should not be in the same sentence. Not when they're guys like Reggie Wayne. Like, not when they're guys like freaking Torrey Holt sitting there waiting for their turn. If you put Eli Manning,
I noticed we just like who we like. I know.
Wait,
guys.
Wait.
I don't understand why. I understand that you're trolling because you want this. I understand that you're trolling, but let's keep it a stack. Eli Manning's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No,
even on his best day, he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He's first ballot in our hearts.
Fuck your heart, Early. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Let's move on.
I care about your heart, Early.
Let's move on. Let's just go.
He's not good enough to be first ballot.
Move on, please.
Hall of Fame.
Side note, real quick. I just looked up. There are 2 kickers in the NFL right now that have been played. One is in his 21st year. The other is in his 22nd.
Who's them
Okay,
guys?
can I
The
quickly
Saints
say?
and the Lions.
Are they kicking? Like, are they actually kicking? Are they backups?
Go ahead, Mike. Get your shit
No,
off.
they're
Go
kicking.
ahead.
I just want to
Are they
bring
backup
up.
kickers? I don't know.
I just want to bring up two names.
You need a backup kicker.
Wait, I want to bring up 3 names real quick. 2 of them already been said. Reggie Wayne, average splits in a 5-season stretch, 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns. That's a bang. Torrey Holt in a 9-year stretch, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. Also very high level. Last player, a reason why Marshawn Lynch is going to have to wait. I don't even know if he's going to get in because Fred Taylor, one of the most criminally underrated players of all time. In a
Antonio
10-year
Gates
stretch,
is still waiting. We'll put in Eli. Let me stop.
Wait. In a 10 wait. Let me finish this. In a 10-year stretch, from 22 to 31, with a lot of injuries, he averaged 961 rushing yards, 1,200 yards from scrimmage, and 6 touchdowns. If you take out the years without injury, that's 1,300 yards, 1,600 yards scrimmage, and 7 touchdowns in a 7-season stretch, bro. And he has
still the second greatest Jaguar running back behind Maurice Jones-Drew. But
he has 1 Pro Bowl. No, he's bad.
2 weeks ago, you said he was better than Maurice Jones-Drew.
I'm playing like
So, yeah, I mean, I hear the consensus. I don't care what the consensus says. Eli Manning's the first ballot Hall of Famer to me.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's no way no running back you guys like is getting before Eli Manning.
Eli Manning is that great, and also quarterback is just more important. So I don't really care about comparing him to other positions.
He's still not even. You can't justify him being Hall of
Famer.
No.
Eli Manning.
No, he's not. If he makes it because of his last name, not because of how he played as a first ballot Hall of Famer, they made T.O. wait. They should at least make.
Stop bringing up wide receivers.
No, fuck that. T.O. clears Eli as a football player. Clears him.
Why do you hate Eli Manning so much?
I don't hate him. Let's leave it a stat.
I hate him.
I don't hate him.
Really,
Let's keep it a stat.
I hate that
He's not.
motherfucker.
You're so angry towards him.
No. I hate him. I
This is
did
not
not hate
all
him.
everything I got.
Talk about Eli. He's
I
not
hate him
this
with everything I got.
all-purpose person
Why
you
you
say he
hate
is.
him?
I accept Lonnie's at least honest with it.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna?
I'm
I've seen it one early. That's why I fucking hate him.
No,
That's
I'm
why
Brandon, do you
annoyed by
think
his
he makes the Hall
fans
of Fame
he
early.
took that from me.
Early. I'm annoyed by his fans. Riddell's saying that because he's a Giants fan. So I'm gonna let that go. But when you're looking at the people who are waiting, you telling me Eli Manning deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Does he make it? Does he make it eventually though, Random? Does he make it?
Hating
No, I don't.
Eli
In my opinion, no, but he will.
Then next, let's move
I
on.
would.
Let's move on. You're a hater.
Eli-
Let's move on.
Eli-
Okay.
Eli-
No.
You're a hater. Let's move on.
Early.
I'm
Let
an
me
Eli
ask-
hater.
Let me ask you
And
one
what?
quick question.
And what?
Does Eli Manning
you
deserve to make it into the Hall of
like-
Fame before Antonio Gates?
Yes, he actually does.
He's a quarterback.
Happy. We are one of
I'll
the
say this.
best tight ends of all time. One of the best tight ends of all time.
Eli.
Okay,
What did he-
Matt
hey,
Ryan is gonna get
One
in.
question. Can I
Matt
ask
Ryan
you
is not a Hall of
Can I ask you
Famer.
a question?
Matt Ryan is not a Hall of
Can I ask you a
Famer.
question?
Matt Ryan is a
When you
Hall
go,
of Famer.
look,
Matt
do me a
Ryan is
favor,
not a
do me
Hall
a
of
favor.
Famer.
He is
Matt
absolutely
Ryan
a
might
Hall
be a
of
You're
Famer.
not a Hall of
Random.
Famer. What are we
Random.
doing?
I got a question.
Antonio Gates,
Is
Brandon.
Big-
Antonio
is
Gates, right?
Big
When you
Ben
go
a
to
Hall of
his house,
Famer?
right?
Big Ben a Hall
And
of
you
Famer?
walk through his driveway, right? And you go through his front door, right? And you go up his bedroom and you look at his shrine. Is there a Super Bowl ring in that room?
I do not care.
Anyway, so let's get to the next guy. Who else we think will be a first
So
round
if you win the
next year?
Super Bowl, you're automatically a Hall of Famer. Is that what you're saying?
If you
Early?
beat the GOAT Super Bowl twice, you're a Hall of Famer.
I don't think Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, or Philip Rivers deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. That should be. I don't think
But Big Ben is getting in.
Big Ben's
Philip
gonna
Rivers might
get
get
in.
in
Ben's gonna
eventually.
get in.
They
If
might
Eli
all
Manning
get
in
in,
the Hall of
though.
Fame,
They
Big
might
Ben
all
is
get in.
definitely making a Hall
No,
of Fame.
Phil will definitely
Big
probably.
Ben
get in.
is Big Ben is probably
Phil is
making
getting
it.
off his stats. Phil really
Phil
like top
getting in there.
70 stats all the
I think
time.
he's top 10 in
Philip
everything,
really
isn't he?
stats it up.
I
Matt
just
Ryan's
think
gonna be a Hall
You
of
know who else
Famer.
top 10 and
Mr.
everything?
Choke Job
Eli Manning.
himself
Yeah, I know
is gonna be a Hall of Famer.
MVP also. MVP
Oh, I
also.
don't know about
So-
Phil.
Eli Manning is like the modern day
Philip
Joe
Rivers,
Namath.
I don't-
I just think he has
So?
a name. He had a Super Bowl runs. He's a modern day
MVP?
Joe.
Eli should
So?
be in. Eli should be
Okay,
in.
all right. Let's move on to this next topic. Now, this is in regard to the top 100 NFL players.
Oh god,
So-
I hate this one.
So what we're gonna do is, I'm be honest, I was from Friday. Someone got crazy background noise. Who's that?
Might be Hefe.
All right.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
We're having a cookout. What is going
Yeah,
on?
we good. I had to mute Hefe. I don't know what's going on over there. He's a.
Well, I think it's 4th of July.
Okay. All right.
Bro, Hefe.
Yeah. Hefe. You got to deal with what you got to deal with.
God.
All right. So this is what I want to do now. Just to put a little context, me, Lonnie, and Random definitely got into it on Friday, and I was definitely ready to cook them. I'm very ready. But I'm be honest, SummerSlam kind of, cooled me down.
Keep that same fucking energy. Keep that same fucking energy.
I'm really all right. Listen.
Put up the one screen and let's
No. I'm really trying to be like bridging the gap because I have a really good topic to do. But if y'all gaslight me, I'm gonna have to get nasty.
You're the
one. You gotta do that.
Put us for the second
What's the conversation?
Really good. I'm not gonna let you get away with it.
Lonnie, I have everything I need. I'm not worried at all.
What's the conversation about?
Here's the conversation.
If you have everything you need,
here's the conversation. So the top 100 came out, and Mahomes was ranked fourth.
Here we go.
And Riddell did not like it. And then when we told him, Lonnie told him, hey, first of all, I told him the players vote for this. This isn't us. They also vote from what? Thanksgiving to New Year's, right, Lonnie?
Yeah,
Lonnie sent a literal link about how the NFL top 100 is voted on. Okay. And then he got mad at it because he's saying that they're not better. That's not what the list is
What's
based
the number
on.
one? Who's number one?
It's Tyreek Hill.
So the number one.
Who? I'm sorry, guys. Who?
Tyreek Hill.
Number one. It went Tyreek. Then it was Lamar, CMC, and Mahomes.
Oh my God!
I also said I would put
Miles
Garrett
should have been
number
second.
2.
Miles Garrett should have been second.
Oh, so that's another thing. Miles Garrett was 5.
He should have been second.
Let me finish.
Let
Miles Garrett.
So I said,
and then I'm going to respond to everything. I try to move on, by the way. But
okay, yeah. So I said originally I was like, oh, Mahomes should be
Tyreek's number one.
Yeah, I said Mahomes should be higher than Lamar. But at the same time, because I also had to look, I was like, hey, how did they make this list? So it's from Thanksgiving till New Year's is the voting system.
So then where's
that doesn't matter.
He might as well be top 7.
No, hold on.
I don't know.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's just about where Mahomes
is at 4, and he said that they're hating on Mahomes for being 4. But I'm like, if it's from Thanksgiving to New Year's, I looked at the last few games, so right before voting closed. Mahomes had arguably the worst game of his career
against the Raiders,
and then he beat the backup quarterback to the Bengals. And
if we be honest, if it's last year between them times, he shouldn't be over that. If we doing that.
But
I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
Lonnie,
the thing is, hold on, let me finish, Rand. The thing is, we all know that the list is shit. Jalen Johnson just said at a press conference like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
I wish I brought it up. He literally just went off saying that the list is bullshit because Jalen Johnson didn't make it. But he's like, the fact that Aaron Rodgers made it and he didn't even play makes no sense. I agree. The list makes no sense.
He's absolutely right.
No, what are you arguing for? If you say
what are you arguing for that?
You're the one who's arguing. You're the one who's arguing.
My turn.
I'm almost going next. No.
A regular season, because guess what? Tyreek, we all thought he was going to break Jerry Rice's record. Lamar was MVP. CMC, Offensive Player of the Year. Mahomes was fourth in his worst season, his worst regular season. It's not
in no way, shape, or form.
He's mad.
Is Lamar over
his worst regular season compared to those three
that y'all are not listening to. But hey, let Riddell go. We'll just cook him afterwards because he refuses to listen to common sense about this.
Stop it. Because there's no fucking refusing to listen any of that shit.
You literally refuse to listen.
Random, quiet.
You literally refuse to listen. Even when we give you literature.
Talk random.
Moving, quiet. Because how it started is I was like, yo, what are these players doing? This list, these players are just hating on Mahomes, right? Just starting to get the conversation. So I understood the list was terrible. But the fact that Random and Lonnie proceeded to try to make an argument for the list, and then now they're coming on here and saying, oh, the list is terrible, doesn't make sense. That's backtracking. What's the point of defending a list that you think is shit? That doesn't make sense. Like, what are we doing? That's just arguing to argue.
I said Mahomes at 4 makes sense, and you didn't like that. You didn't like that.
No. And then now you guys are bringing up all this stuff right here because a whole thing in the chat, like Random said, they put out an article. Like Random said, they gave an explanation. I know what you put in there. And now you were making the argument, well, it's based off this date to this date, based off the regular season. And you saw Lonnie start to proceed, start naming stuff. Tyreek Hill had a great season. Lamar Jackson won MVP. CMC had a great season. But the list is shit. Then what are you making arguments for the
Why are you mad then?
It doesn't make any sense.
How is he mad then?
If you know the list is shit,
I know the list is shit.
If I know and you know, I could pull out example. And that's why I try to move on, because I could pull out example after example after example of the based off the regular season not meaning shit. If we all know this, then what are you debating? What are you
debating? Random, was he not the one with the problem?
Hold on, Lonnie, wait.
Hold on, Random, because I'm really about to crash out. Because he was the one that said he was going to cook us on this, and that it's a problem.
You started defending
hating on him. Yada yada yada.
No. Stop. No, we let you go. We let you go. This is my problem right now. Once again, he's saying that first things first. Riddell's lying to you. We brought all this up last night in the Telegram with him, and now we're saying that we're starting to do this now. The only thing that we said is that we understood how the players got to where they were based on when the time period that the players voted and the regular season. Guess what? I'm sorry, Riddell, that Mahomes haven't had the worst game he's ever had as a player during the time that the players were voting. We all agreed with you that Mahomes is better than every other person in front of him. We all agree with you. And then when we brought up Brady, guess what, Lonnie? What did Riddell say when we brought up Brady? What did he say?
That it was irrelevant. And then
even though the exact same thing that is happening to Mahomes right now happened to Brady. Case in point, 2015, when Cam Newton was voted the #1 player in the league, nobody, and I mean nobody, was saying he was better than Tom Brady. But he was voted #1. And we had this exact same conversation then that we're having right now. Riddell says he knows, but all we said was that we understand how the players got here. We weren't defending the list until you started attacking. So then me and Lonnie decided to get nasty. The player, we said this from the start. Woo! We know the players don't vote the way we would want them to. You're getting mad. You started getting mad at us because we understood while the players voted, we didn't vote on the list, nigga. They cuss out the people who voted because they're the ones that voted. They're the ones that thought that Tyreek Hill going for 2,000 yards was better, that Lamar winning the MVP was better, that CMC being the Offensive Player of the Year was better. They're the ones that thought about it. And I'm sorry that Mahomes had the worst game he's ever had as a starter during the time they were voting. This is not who's the best player in the league, because Mahomes will be chosen #1. This is who the players, once again, and I repeat, who the NFL players who played last season thought they played the best that season. That's who they thought. And for some reason, you refuse to get that through your head because of your Mahomes glaze. We all know Mahomes the best player in the league, but the players thought he didn't play the best. That's the problem here, that you refuse to understand.
He's the one saying he was going to cook us with all these facts, yada, 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 yada.
And we even asked him, based on the criteria of the list, and what happened last regular season, how is Mahomes ahead of those receivers? And he never answered it. He never answered it. You've been waiting for 27 hours for you to answer the goddamn question, and you haven't answered it.
You started complaining about me being quiet, and you just went. So how about you keep some consistency?
How about you fucking answer the question we've been asking you since last night?
You just went.
Answer the question then, bro, because we've been asking you.
You just went. And you're still talking. Thank you. All right, listen. Random just contradicted a bunch of everything that was going on within his own sentence. Like within everything he was saying, he was also contradicting himself. He says, when were we defending the list? And then proceeds to defend the list and say, "Oh,
we didn't defend it. We understood." How is me understanding how something is made defending it?
Let him talk. Random. Let him talk.
I'm not going to do that when he's fucking lying about what I'm saying.
You did defend it. You just said, "I understood," and then you tried.
That's not a defense. We just understand how it happened. Nobody liked it. Nobody liked it. We just understand how it happened.
Okay.
I understand that some people. I understand that somebody.
So Random. Do you agree?
You could shoot somebody. I can understand why you shot him.
You're not defending that you shot.
Do you agree with the list, Random?
No.
So that you can't understand it if you don't agree with it.
Yes, you can. You can agree with something but not understand.
Bro,
what are we doing? That don't even make sense.
I know.
You can't agree with somebody in the street.
Why this is so tough for y'all to understand.
Hold on.
Random, stop. Let me finish. If you understood, your logic is, it must be based off the regular season, and you understand that if you use that logic to this list, it doesn't make sense when you have George Kittle under Travis Kelce. You have Aaron Rodgers making the list at all over 32 quarterbacks. No.
Your problem is Mahomes is too low. Your problem is Mahomes is too low.
That's your problem. You just don't like the fact that Mahomes is 4, not 25.
I'm not finished. Like, you complaining and not letting me finish. When it comes down to it, if you understand that the logic of based off the regular season doesn't even make sense for the list, and it's inconsistent on the list itself, then what the fuck are you understanding?
What Marley just said right there. You can disagree with someone, but understand how they got to that conclusion.
Understanding there. What are you understanding?
This is literally what you try to do all the time to agree to disagree.
Can I say something? So my question was, what is Mahomes' case to be 3, 2, or 1 over Tyreek, CMC, or Lamar, or Myles Garrett? Because I think that he should be above Lamar. But what? So basically, because we can make our own list. So what if we're making our own list right now? What's his case? Because you said he shouldn't be 4. You were mad that he was 4. You were mad that he was 4.
Hey, y'all want to do a top 50
what's his case over Tyreek? What's his case over CMC? What's his case over Myles Garrett? Go.
I legit. I wanted to actually do that for the topic, but y'all wanted this. So now we here because I wanted to do that. Wanted to do that topic. Now let's be very clear. You couldn't answer that fucking question I just asked and the chat just asked because it doesn't make sense to understand a list that has no logic. It doesn't make sense. So
I can't believe we're doing this. I can't believe this common sense you're refusing to understand.
How do you understand a list that doesn't make sense? Tell me.
Let me
he's using the rest of the list. He's mad at Mahomes at 4.
Example.
No. Stop
forget the list. He's mad at Mahomes at 4.
No. That's the whole point of this. He just doesn't like the fact that Mahomes is 4, and he refuses to admit it.
Yeah, I'm staying on topic. You're talking about George Kittle and Travis Kelce. I'm talking about Mahomes.
That don't make sense.
Your problem is Mahomes. I'm talking about Mahomes. So what's Mahomes' case for 1, 2, or 3?
I really don't. I'm annoyed that y'all were defending a list that you two know that doesn't make sense.
Like, because we understand how the list was made. We're not defending it. We just understand how the list was made.
How do you understand?
Riddell, let me give you an example. Riddell, let me give you an example.
Think about it from the player's
perspective. Hold on, Jalen, hold on. Let me give you an example, Riddell.
I don't know how Riddell's the only one not getting it. The chat gets it. Randy gets it. Michael gets it.
Everybody else gets it.
Everyone gets it.
Doesn't get it. Riddell, let me give you a quick example.
Nobody gets that. Because
Riddell, hold on.
That goes perfectly into my bigger point. Because what we understand is it's not based off the regular season entirely. Because we can point out easy inconsistencies of the list. What we understand is based off their bias, and they have different criteria based off their voting. So if we understand that it's an inconsistent criteria for all these players, then why?
Yes.
What are we defending?
I agree with that. That's why I asked you that question. I said, because if we know it's based off the regular season,
the title doesn't make any sense.
Hold on, Brandon. Because if we know it's based off the regular season, if we know that's the criteria, I asked you. So if it's based off the regular season from Thanksgiving to New Year's,
it's not
your case.
It's not your case for him to
No,
that's not what the list is based
on. This is where you're wrong.
Because that doesn't make any sense with the
list. This is where you're wrong. They're basing the regular season. They just vote from Thanksgiving to New Year's. That's when the votes are tallied and come in.
So based off of that, what is your case, Riddell?
This is where Mahomes got hurt.
What is your case for him being 1, 2, or 3 based off the regular season?
No. Now you're pivoting again. You're pivoting.
How am I pivoting?
All right. If based off the regular season, how is Aaron Rodgers on the list?
And we don't like that.
That's why I'm saying your list. That's why I'm saying your list. I'm asking you for your list. How would he 1, 2, or 3 off the regular season? And I'm even talking about the NFL Top 100.
Not even that.
Early, there was a precedent set. Remember when Peyton Manning broke his neck and he didn't play? The players voted in 50. The players voted, so a precedent was set. I didn't like it. Lonnie didn't like it. None of us like it, but we understand how it is. The players
understand.
Hold on. To give you,
we can disagree with it. We understand that they do it.
Understanding. Tell me the.
To give you the easiest example, Riddell. To give you the easiest example,
my explanation isn't a defense.
This is not a defense at all. We're just explaining how the list was made. once again, you just don't like the fact that Mahomes was ranked 4th when the players, which is a player opinion, thought that the 3 guys in front of him played better.
That's how it started.
I just threw it out there because I was trolling, but I was.
Now he was trolling.
Now he was trolling.
Stop complaining.
By the way, he still hasn't answered your question. By the way, Lonnie, you've only been asking for the better part of a day and a half.
Because we're staying on topic. I'm not going to get
that's part of the topic.
No, it's not.
Part of the topic.
Stop complaining. No, it's not.
No, it literally is. It literally is.
For 1, 2, or 3, and you still haven't answered.
You still haven't answered.
No.
This is Representative Riddell in full effect. Make sure you go vote for him in November because his ass refuses to answer a simple ass question that was answered. That was asked yesterday.
That you're wanting to
answer the question. It's not whining. It's literally It's literally asking you to answer a question. Riddell, please answer the question.
No. So we're staying on topic.
Once again,
no. You want to ask a question? No. You guys want to ask a question?
This is absolute gaslighting right now.
A literal topic.
It's literally part of the topic.
So why should he be higher?
Why should he be higher, Riddell? Why should he be higher? Based on how they played last season, tell me why he should be higher than those 3 players.
Stop trying to shift the question.
It's the we're shifting the question. It's the same question. It's literally the same question.
The question.
You're literally going to make me crash out because you're refusing to answer the question.
The main topic is talking about the list and its logic. Stop moving it over. So when it comes down to it, how are you going to?
I was good at gas.
I have a question.
I thought I was good at gas.
Hold on. Let me finish, and then you can ask your question, B. I'll let you.
At least the chat recognizes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Christ. Oh my God.
Then what is the point of you using any type of logic of a list that you don't know the logic about? Tell me.
I can
how are you going to use any?
I can answer that.
How are you going to use any logic?
I can answer that.
That you guys know.
Wait.
Logic.
Because that doesn't mean that every just because it's flawed at some points doesn't mean every player on the list is flawed. That's not how it works. That's just taking like the logic. That's just saying that like every single pick, like there's picks that you can agree with, even though that you might think that some of them might be flawed.
If someone said, had the best, if someone said Tyreek had the best regular season, I'd be like, okay, I can see that. If someone said Lamar, the MVP, had a 2nd or 3rd best regular season, I could see that. If CMC had the 3rd best season, I could see that. Mahomes had the 3rd best regular season, I could see that.
All right, Lonnie. So you're saying that is based off the regular season, right? That's what you're saying the list is based off, right? Right.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be based off of.
Then if we know it's not, considering all the fallacies in the list, then how can you say it's based off of that?
Because you can say that for almost any voting sport, like for any All-Star game, any Pro Bowl where players get to vote. We see it in the All-Star game that teammates vote for fucking Bowl. We know he's not a fucking All-Star, but people still do that shit. People vote for themselves. People vote for the 12th man. But guess what? We know at the end of the day, the list is gonna somewhat make sense.
We cook those lists too. So that's
yes, we do.
Okay, then why
your main gripe is that someone's at 4, and I'm saying, okay, but to me, him being at 4 makes kind of sense. So what's your case for him being higher on the list? Like that's the main argument. Because you're saying you're mad that he was at 4. I'm like, but 4 kind of makes sense for Mahomes based off my internal list. That kind of makes sense. That's around the ballpark where I had him at. I agreed with you that should be higher than Lamar. That was my first agree. That was the first. I was like, oh, he should be higher than Lamar. But the spot he's at should make sense. You think he should be higher than that though? Because I don't think. Because to me, he didn't have a better season than. He didn't have a better regular season than Tyreek. He didn't have a better regular season than CMC. So it's like, okay, so what's your case for him having a better regular season than CMC? What's your case for him having a bigger regular season than Tyreek? That's my argument, not the list. That's my argument. That's my argument. What's your case for him having a better regular season than those guys?
See, and then we could have had a conversation about that. We could have a debate.
So that's what I've been asking you for 2 days. That's what I've been asking you for 2 days.
Stop.
I'm about to go gray, y'all.
Stop. No, because it started out with y'all defending the list. And then
if I scroll up, I'm pretty sure the first thing that set him off was, what's your case for him being above those 3? If I scroll up right now, I'm pretty sure that, because I have a great memory, Riddell. If I scroll up,
I don't care. Because I literally
doesn't care.
No. I didn't.
I have it, Lonnie. If you want me to bring it, I have it.
It doesn't matter when
I said, if you said that, we could have had a conversation. But that's the first thing I said, and that's what set you off for that.
No. It doesn't matter what I responded to. I read the entire thing you said and then responded. I wasn't looking at my phone. So one message doesn't dictate my response. I was
literally just saying, if that's what you said, then we could have had a regular conversation. That was the first thing I said, and now you're saying,
because I have it, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I have the evidence. On August 2nd, Riddell sent the top 10 list, and he said, "Nah, this is just hate on Mahomes." Lonnie responded right back to him. He's like, number one, he's like, question. Number one went crazy. Number two is an MVP. Number three was the offensive player of the year. It's not hate. Should he be higher? Sure. But I can't say it's hate when if it's the regular season, they all had better regular season. That is the first thing Lonnie said to you. And I responded, Lonnie's not wrong. I'm pretty sure it's mainly a regular season thing.
That's the fact I'm saying.
You can't, and I said you can't say in totality of the regular season that Mahomes was the best. If you don't believe me, I have it right here for you to see. Like
that's you. All right, I'm gonna ask everybody else.
It's just explaining it. It's just explaining it.
No.
It's putting logic to the list.
No. We all spoke. I'm gonna ask everybody here. Does that sound like you're defending the list? From what you heard from Lonnie and Random, does that not just sound like they were defending the list?
Oh my God. Jalen, you're muted.
Jalen, you're muted.
Yeah, my bad. I don't think they're defending the list. I think they're just looking at the list from a player perspective and how they came about to the outcome they did. Right. And clearly they said because of the voting time frame that they voted from, being a short sample size of Mahomes not having the best set of games during the voting sample size, that's why they got to the conclusion that they got to. So I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think that defending the list is just acknowledging the reasoning behind the list. Defending the list, I think, is very different than trying to find out the reason why did the players, sort out the way they did.
Now, if we were like, the list is right, we agree with the players, we would be defending it. That's clearly not what we said.
Didn't I say Mahomes should be higher? So how's that defending the list if I disagree with the list?
Jalen, does that make sense if the list has no reasoning though?
If the no, I think the list clearly has a reasoning why. Like they said, that the players voted on a segment of games from
hold on, Jalen. Let me say this: the players voted for the regular season.
Yeah, regular season.
But they voted. The voting happened between Thanksgiving and New Year's. Okay, so of course, the games that are happening during that period might have a big effect on the list.
My question is, how am I defending in the first sentence? I say Mahomes should be higher. How's that defending the list when I'm also disagreeing?
Your first sentence was Tyreek Hill had a crazy season, CMC, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Jalen.
And then what did I say right after? Mahomes should be higher.
Yeah, you still have people over him. Jalen, my question to you then, if it's only based off the regular season, how is Aaron Rodgers on the list?
Well, I
think Mahomes. This is about Mahomes.
So again,
no, it's about the inconsistency of the list. Stop pivoting.
Yeah, so
you're pivoting. You're pivoting. No, it was Mahomes. This is about the top 10 list.
No.
I think
it was always about stop. It was always about the logic shifting. No, I wasn't. It was always about the logic. Y'all were defending the list.
You posted the top 10. You didn't post Mahomes at 90. You didn't post Rodgers at 90. You posted the top 10 list, and you were talking about Mahomes.
Because Rodgers was not we got to put a pin in this, guy.
You did not bring up Rodgers then. You did not bring up Rodgers. I wanted Mahomes. That's you shifting.
I just want to say about the logic of the list. Stop.
I just want to say
you were defending the logic.
We're not getting anywhere.
I was not defending.
Yeah, we're not.
I said they're hating on Mahomes. That's not. How is the sentence? They're hating on Mahomes has shit to do with Aaron Rodgers.
How about this? How about we go?
You answer that.
Nine of us here. Wait.
They're hating on Mahomes.
9 of us here.
Shit to do with Aaron Rodgers.
It's 9 of us here. Let's just go in order. Jalen, do you agree with the list in the totality of the top 100?
That's not the right question to ask. That's not the right question to ask at all. Of course,
none of us agree with the list. What do you want to ask?
No, but none of early. This is what I'm saying early. None of us agree with the list. None of us do. But we all, at least me and Lonnie, can understand how the players got there. That's all we're saying. That's not defending the list or anything like that at all.
How that has to do with anything with Aaron Rodgers
at
90.
You believe
Thank you, Marley. Thank you, Marley. That's the first thing he said was that they were hating on him.
What does that have to do with logic? What does that have to do with logic?
All right, let me break it down.
Let me answer. Jalen, do you think Pat Mahomes should be 4 or higher?
No, Michael.
All right, so for me again, so for this list,
they are.
I think. Wait, hold on.
They are gapping.
You're capping.
We've been doing this for like 30 minutes.
You're not capping
Let's
at
just
all.
go in order.
They are
The
gaslighting.
panel, please.
You are the
No.
one gaslighter. Trust me, I'm a premium gaslighter, and I have not gaslighted at all this entire conversation.
Please use common sense. Please use common
You're
sense.
the one not using common sense. You're the one not using
You said, "Oh, they're hitting on Mahomes," and now you're shifting it to
Premium gaslighter. That was funny. Go ahead.
Answer the question.
No.
Oh,
Please use common sense.
I got you.
Please use common
The
sense.
fact that you said, the fact that you're saying, "Oh, they're hitting on Mahomes," and now you're shifting it
nobody
to,
caught that.
"Oh, logic for Aaron Rodgers."
worry about
That's
it.
gaslighting.
No.
That would
Gas is very clever.
No.
That went over people's heads though.
Legit.
It was like it was good.
Yeah.
Just because someone
I've been
said
watching a lot of
something
early tape,
initially,
gotta
that doesn't make the core of the argument about that thing, especially once we start diving in to the core of the argument, which was the disagreement, was the logic you guys tried to apply to the list. And when I replied to that, was replying to the argument y'all tried to put out to defend the logic of the list.
What
are we doing?
What I was saying was not. I was focusing on the 3 players ahead of Mahomes, not the list in totality. It was, these 3 players ahead of Mahomes makes sense, and here's why.
Yeah, and that
has nothing to do with the list. That's nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers.
No, Lonnie,
90. The conversation was they're hitting.
Common sense.
The conversation was. From my perspective,
you know what?
I'm going to walk you through it. I'm
walking you through my perspective. I'm walking you through my perspective.
I'm going to walk you through it.
The first thing you said was their players are hitting on Mahomes. So I'm sorry that you saying players hitting on Mahomes. I'm sorry, I didn't think.
I know.
You talking about Aaron Rodgers logic at 92. That didn't go into my brain. You were saying, they're hitting at Mahomes because he's at number 4. And I was like, let me look at who's number 1, 2, and 3.
I don't care about that.
This makes sense. That's my logic.
Okay, so what is the here's why? What is the here's why that you just mentioned before you went on your rant?
Because based off the regular season, Tyreek we thought was going to break Jerry Rice's record. Lamar had an MVP season. CMC, 20 touchdowns, going crazy.
Shaky.
They all objectively, to me, had better regular seasons than Mahomes.
Okay, so
question: Did you think Mahomes had the number 1, number 2, or number 3 best regular season?
No,
you notice how he never answers the question.
Because
notice how he never answers.
You said he should be higher, right?
He never answers.
So does he have the number 1, 2, or 3 best regular season last year?
I'm trying to stay on the point because
he's trying to stay on the point.
There we go. Because random, you never listen. So Lonnie, here.
You tell me I never listen, but you refuse to answer the question that's been asked for damn near 2 days.
He's at 4, but he won't say whether he should be 1, 2, or 3.
Answer the question, Riddell. Just answer the question.
I'm trying to
walk me through, Riddell, and then at the end of walking me down, tell me where he should be.
Premium politicians should work right now, fellas. I don't want y'all to understand that.
All right. So the proposal, because now I can't believe I have to break down logic and debate now.
The
proposal was put in there.
Break down logic.
Break it down slow. Break it down slow for me, Riddell. And then tell me where he should be, 1, 2, or 3.
When it comes down,
he's not going to answer.
Your first statement.
Just wait your time.
You started out by saying things to defend it, like we all heard it. We all heard it. And then you said here's why. Here's why. Quote, based on the regular season.
Right.
My reply was about the whole argument of this list being quote unquote, based off the regular season.
Right.
That is the stepping off point because that logic of quote unquote, based off the regular season doesn't make sense because random knows, everybody here knows that this list has no consistency when you use the logic, quote unquote, based off the regular season. So the argument was not Mahomes. The argument is quote unquote, based off the regular season.
Quote unquote.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
So, but you being mad at Mahomes at number 4. So answer this. So why should he be over any of those 3? So answer that.
No,
because you're saying
this. I swear to God,
they're hitting on Mahomes.
You think you're speaking to him in Braille the way he keeps hearing this question.
Random, don't say anything because that was the first thing you said. Oh, he should be high.
that they're hitting on Mahomes because he was at number 4. So the floor is yours. Why should he be over CMC, Tyreek, or Lamar?
So
or Myles Garrett for that matter.
Now the argument. No. This question has shifted. Now the question is shifted to the different argument.
Guys,
we're not getting to a resolution.
What can we do?
We're not getting to a resolution.
Rendell is running masterfully for office right now.
Again,
running masterfully for office.
Listen. How about listening? Now, the question has shifted.
I don't know why you telling me to listen when you haven't listened since the question was
asked.
You just keep on replying. I'm saying the first thing. Okay, so now we got clear. The first argument was based on the regular season thing. Now you ask the second question is, what is your argument based on the regular season why Mahomes is over someone else? That was not the argument was based off the regular season. I legit explained that already. So I don't know what is going on. So the second thing, now if we're moving over to a different argument, that is a different conversation. We can have that conversation, but that wasn't the initial argument. The initial argument is that the list is inconsistent and the based off the regular season criteria you said doesn't make sense, and we all know this. Do we all agree that the list does not make sense when it comes to based off the regular season?
Sure, Riddell. Sure, sweetie. We can move on.
Let's move
on.
Once
again, ladies and gentlemen of the open field jury, Riddell was asked the question at least 10 times in this conversation. The same question that you see here on the list that Lonnie literally asked him first.
We are.
And he refuses to answer. Listen. We're the ones that are gaslighting. We're the ones that are chatting.
Random, you didn't listen to anything I said.
I legitimately did.
Wait, no. Can we have the conversation, Riddell? Riddell, quickly, let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation.
While we sit there for 25, 30 minutes, watch this man refuse to.
I'm moving all you niggas. I'm removing all you niggas.
Please.
I'm removing all you niggas. Jesus Christ, guys, we get it. We don't own that list. No one cares. God damn it!
Players just all right. Early, let's get on another topic. What are we trying to do here?
Seahawks. That was insane.
Still my guys. I still love these guys. But Jesus Christ,
the chat agree with me. That's all I care about. The chat agree.
Johnny, don't bring this up no more.
Riddell, you are leading the show, Riddell. Let me put you back in the middle.
I want to preface this.
Riddell. Please don't get the last word. I'm not going to get the last word, Riddell.
Early, I'm not bringing it back up.
Okay, this is
I wanted to move on to this topic. I wanted to start it out. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to move on to this topic. I didn't want to do that.
Riddell, get to it, please.
We've lost people because of this. We're losing viewers.
But I want to
bring your ass back here, dude.
A whole stir up of toxic shit again.
Yeah, let's get to the topic. Riddell, get to the topic. Come on.
Yeah, I tried.
There was really only toxicity on one side. I just wanted answers, man.
That's not true. It was
I still haven't got my answers, man.
Let's move on. Toxicity on both sides.
Question for days, Michael.
I'll explain how that.
It doesn't matter. It's still
later. All right, anyway, next topic.
Oh my God.
What is the next topic?
You niggas have aged 5 years since the argument. Just so you know.
Riddell, let's go.
I just want to say I took notes from Riddell.
I'm not even. Next topic.
I'm trying to pull up the screen. So, what I did want to do is we're gonna create a list on the logic of based off the regular season. We're actually gonna create a list that will be consistent for the top 10 in the NFL.
How about we do 20?
Why don't we do that another?
No, we can do 10.
We'll just do 10. We can just do 10. And if Riddell doesn't say Mahomes, at least that's 3. I'm crashing out. I don't get crashing out.
No,
I'm breaking something in this room. I'll tell you right now, I'm breaking something in this room.
I really don't care.
Guys, let's get the criteria.
Guys, you're bringing your previous argument into this, please.
I haven't said a word.
Please.
I haven't said a word.
I don't have
Lonnie, just let it go. Lonnie, let it go.
Are we doing a top 50? What are we doing?
We're doing top 10
is fun.
We're doing top 10. And now we're going to create the list.
We're starting from 10. I don't want to go something from 1. I want something from 10.
That's harder. It's best to go off from a 1.
No, because it's the build up. I want the build up.
But nobody has a 10 in mind. None of us have lists. So nobody has.
Yeah.
You want the build up? Little Miss.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So now we are going to create a list. We're going to create a list of top 100 off the criteria of based off regular season alone. So our list will actually be consistent and be truthful for what we think they
Off
did
of the regular season. Okay.
So let's dive into no postseason, just regular season. Number one, who's the best player
off the regular season?
Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is the best player in the regular season.
Let's give me a second before we do that, because I feel like although Tyreek Hill had a crazy season, there was somebody close to him with the same type of stats who we don't think is nowhere near as good as him.
Second period should be not Myles Garrett. Period.
I think number one.
Second period should be Myles Garrett. I don't care.
Myles Garrett might be one, actually.
Listen. Off of importance and impact alone, Myles Garrett might be number one.
Yeah, I think he's number one, actually.
Yeah, he should not be third. He should be fourth. I don't care nothing about that.
Okay,
Myles Garrett off of what he did this year was incredible.
All right, number two.
Myles Garrett number one.
I'm definitely shocked we're not going to pat Mahomes right here, though.
No,
regular season.
Regular season.
Really based off the regular
you didn't
season.
see what he did in the playoffs. That's fine, but regular season.
Yeah, it's really just based off the regular season.
So I'm going with Myles Garrett. We're gonna vote it out. James, who you got?
I got Myles Garrett number one.
All right, I'm going Myles Garrett. B, who you got?
Myles Garrett.
Who you got, Hefe?
I can rock with Garrett.
Riddell? Mo?
Definitely Garrett.
All right, that's 5 people already. So we
I want to hear everyone votes. Riddell?
Yeah,
Myles Garrett, number one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'll go
I agree.
Number two, best player.
Upcoming season.
I think it's Christian McCaffrey, personally.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Christian myself.
What about Trent?
No,
Trent's a good one.
He missed games in the regular season.
How many games did he miss? How many games did he miss?
Like 2 or 3?
That ain't that. Come on.
I think CMC only missed 1. I'm just saying.
See,
but
I don't think CMC missed any, to be honest.
All right, let's run it out. So who should start, Lonnie or Jalen?
I'll go CMC.
All right, I'll go Tyreek.
Yeah, I think CMC, especially since Tyreek got injured and the core of that offense was CMC. That kickstarts the passing and run game. So
yeah.
So at number 2, CMC.
Yeah,
number 3. Tyreek Hill makes sense here.
I would,
or Trent Williams.
I put him
Trent Williams precedes Tyreek.
Lamar still makes sense too.
I'm about to say.
I was thinking that, bro. I was definitely thinking that Lamar definitely.
I am not putting
being the MVP. We talk about regular season. Being the MVP should matter. Number 3.
That's a quarterback award. There's nobody else to give it to.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you win, bro.
Tyreek Hill would have gotten it if he was like a quarterback.
Can we be honest? Do we really think Lamar had a better season than Christian McCaffrey? Can we be honest?
Did he have a better season than Tyreek Hill?
We don't
He didn't have a better season than Tyreek Hill.
Bro, I mean, bro. But before you,
if we be honest, Lamar didn't have a better season than Brock Purdy.
That's bro.
He had 800. He had 800 rushing yards, bro.
So my guy had 30 and 9 and 4,000 yards.
This is the thing with Lamar though. Now we're getting so accustomed to
bro,
what he's doing. Wait, hold on. What Lamar is doing has been normalized now. It's kind of like Steph Curry with the threes. What he's doing becoming normalized that we forget.
No, it's not
normal. It's not normal. Like what he's doing is not normal.
Lamar
He has to
Jackson
run the ball like that, throw the ball like that. It's not normal. We have not
exactly because a lot of quarterbacks can't even do that.
Passing yards, it wasn't that great, but as far as an all-around quarterback making things happen, yes, he was great.
Yeah, the season like he threw.
I think there's some of you guys that had a better season as far as being a quarterback than Lamar did. I'm sorry, and Lamar is good. I think he's top 4 in the league, but I think this year, no, I can name a couple of guys that had a better season than him as far as regular season.
I'm gonna be real with you. That MVP was literally off his defense because I think Dak was better than him last year. I think Brock Purdy was better than him last year. I think if Kirk Cousins didn't get hurt, I'm sorry, we're not bringing guys who's hurt, but his stats, what are you, 24-7? Come on, guys. Let's stop.
I don't think it's Tyreek Hill.
If we be honest, if we're gonna be honest about it, bro, you name it.
His first MVP, he deserved that shit. He deserved that shit.
I agree. So we're saying Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
No, and I can't give you Tyreek Hill because I'm looking at a guy like CeeDee Lamb who had just as many stats. And then we talk about off of last season alone, then Tyreek Hill dipped off and CeeDee Lamb was damn near 50 yards away.
No.
If we're being honest,
1,800 yards,
Tyreek was too
if we're
good,
being
bro.
honest, at his number 3 spot, I don't know why we don't love him so much. TJ Watt. I'm going with TJ Watt.
No, dude.
He missed too many games.
Dude, no.
He still had 19 sacks.
I know he should be on the list.
He should be like up. He should be close, but I don't think he's number 3.
All right, we going Lamar. We going who else?
Let's run it out.
I would take Tyreek. All right, let's do votes. Early, who you got?
All right, I'm going. If I had to go between Lamar and Tyreek is arguably the best offensive player on this team, but slow as Lamar. But doing that at receiver is a little bit more impressive, so I'll go with Tyreek.
All right, B, what's your person?
Tyreek.
I'm gonna go with Tyreek. That's 3. Michael.
Tyreek. Yeah, Tyreek.
4. So, all right, Tyreek wins. All right. The number 4 best player in the NFL. I low-key like the TJ Watt pick, to be honest. TJ Watt is a good one. Or Trent Williams.
I'm sticking with
I think
TJ
Trent.
Watt.
I think Trent. I put Trent over.
So you want to go? We want to start off with Lonnie and then just go from there.
Don't start off with me because Riddell's about to be my 13th reason.
All right, wait.
He's about to be my 13th reason.
Let everyone say their thing, and then Lonnie, you can make your argument after we get it. But just say who you are.
Who's 4th? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, you start.
We said Tyreek, we said CMC, and we said Miles.
So it's like Trent. No, yeah. So it's like Trent or TJ Watt or yeah.
I don't know, man. You gotta go Trent.
I'm gonna go Trent.
I'm gonna go Trent.
Me personally.
3 for Trent. Early Michael. Early Hefe Mo.
I go Trent.
Yeah, I'm with Trent.
Trent Williams.
Trent.
All right.
Oh, not the worst, Mike.
I didn't know it was an option. You feel me?
You can pick whoever.
I mean, it's whatever you want, but you wouldn't have gotten it either way. So,
yeah, that's true.
That's my point. So what the fuck would I do it for? Just to argue?
I picked Tyreek Hill second, and I didn't get it. But,
these stupid niggas there for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do it.
All right. Number five. Number five.
Now 5, we can go TJ
early.
TJ Watt, I might go.
Goes to early.
TJ Watt, we can go 5.
TJ Watt right here is perfect.
Yeah.
It's okay. So Riddell, you're TJ Watt too, or no?
Damn. So Lamar not even in the top.
All right. I'm gonna say.
If we're doing regular season, nah.
I'm gonna say Watt, but I'm gonna say Max Crosby is like close, but I wouldn't say he's better. But
all right. So number 6, who we going with?
6, we can go Crosby. I'm fine with that.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting Lamar territory. Is he over Lamar or?
I would say real with you. This is a fluke MVP. I don't give Lamar's 10th.
I ain't mad at it.
Who else was great this year? Who else was great? I'll be real. If we talk about seasons alone, we got to start bringing up CeeDee Lamb off season alone. It's an amazing season.
Nah, I wouldn't put him 6 though. I would put Max Crosby before I put CeeDee Lamb.
Wait. I'm gonna go with Fred Warner.
Fred Warner is a good one.
I'm going with Fred.
that is a great one. Shit.
Fred Warner. Let's see who else.
So B said Max Crosby, right?
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, I still say
orchestrator of the push.
All right.
Kyle Hamilton also throwing out his name.
Early, who did you say again?
I said Fred Warner.
Fred Warner.
Yeah, dude. No, Fred Warner's got to be there.
Who you thinking?
That's fine. I said Max, but I'm fine with Fred Warner too.
Fred Warner, so that's 3 for Fred. Hefe Mo, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Antoine Winfield Jr.
A Bucks guy, eh?
Okay.
Can't help it, baby. I got to rock with the homies.
It's in your veins.
I ain't mad at that Antoine Winfield Jr. because he had a hell of a season last year.
Exactly. He went the fuck crazy.
He was good. He was good. Yeah.
Lonnie, what's your?
I want to say Fred, but was McDuffie better?
McDuffie was good.
Man.
Fred McDuffie over Fred. Get the Trip McDuffie top 10 last
I'm talking about seasons, not players. I'm talking about seasons.
But no, Trip McDuffie, he wouldn't be above Sauce.
Yes, he would. Yes,
this year he would.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
This year he would.
And I'm gonna say this: Sauce gets away with a lot of holding. Him and
Snead had better highlights, but in terms of overall,
Trent had some serious.
Snead had better highlights. He didn't have a better season than McDuffie. He had better highlights. He didn't have a better season than McDuffie.
One guy made number 3 look pretty sad.
highlights, not
McDuffie shut him down too when he was in the slot.
Was McDuffie?
Yeah.
Who played slot more? Because
McDuffie is the slot corner for the
yeah. So slot is the hardest position for the cornerback.
On my list.
McDuffie.
Wait, what?
What?
What is the hardest position to guard on the field as a corner?
That was what I was going to say.
The slot is the most hardest to guard as far as receiver wise. But
what are you talking about?
That tight end can be pretty difficult too, especially if he's Travis Kelce or George Kittle or Mark Andrews.
All right.
So you're helping our case then? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're helping our case, and you only named 3 people.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Anyway, so Trent McDuffie.
What number is this?
Someone's in the chat. Chris Jones. Chris Jones before.
Oh,
Chris Jones.
Aaron Donald still exists too, by the way.
Aaron Donald don't play this season.
No,
but
retired.
Fred Warner won though. There's 3 for Fred Warner. So
yeah. Then next I'm going Chris Jones.
Okay. What number are we at now?
7.
7. I wouldn't go Chris Jones here. I feel like Chris Jones really cooked more in the playoffs.
And Duke, outside corner was the hardest position in like the 2000s.
I feel like
wait. What numbers is he in? 6, right?
We're on 7 now. Fred Warner.
7. No, we go Max Crosby here. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Max Crosby, or I feel like it might be time to put Lamar Jackson.
No, I'd say Max.
I'll put him 8th. I'll put him 8th. I'll put Lamar 8th.
I think
he wasn't that good.
Max Crosby might have like first position. I know that quarterback means more, but like first position, I think he played better than Lamar did. And I understand he won MVP, but like.
So 3 said Max Crosby. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hefe, Lonnie, what are y'all saying?
I mean, I'm fine with Max Crosby.
I'm going Antoine Winfield Jr. again.
W consistency. All right, number 8.
Winfield.
Trent McDuffie over Winfield. I stand on it. Stand on business.
Who said that?
I said that.
No.
What do you mean no?
I put Winfield a slot above Trent McDuffie.
What?
You mean McDuffie, man?
What the fuck
down
are you talking about?
Man, that's not easy. But he locks them down.
Winfield is a center field fucking safety, bro, and he
plays up at the line of scrimmage, bro. Like what?
Yeah, and he's a good tackler too. Come on now.
So is McDuffie.
McDuffie is great, but playing fucking safety as a center fucking fielder, that's pretty damn hard too.
So we not. Wait a minute. What number is this?
We're at 8.
8.
So let's go one by one.
What are we doing? We not going Max Crosby?
Max Crosby 7.
No,
I'm gonna be real with you. Guys. Here's is what we got, and hey, Mike, you're nasty for this too. We got to stop putting Dak Prescott somewhere, dog. At some point in time, man. Like the nigga was really taking MVP votes.
No, because if Lamar is this far down,
no, he was better than Lamar. Let's be honest, guys.
No, he wasn't.
So you think he deserved the MVP early? So you think Dak Prescott deserved
DJ was better than Dak too?
You think
I don't think whoa. Give me some clear. Let's clear out, Mike. I don't think Lamar Jackson deserved MVP. I think either you give it to CMC or you give it to Brock Purdy. That's
so you think Dak deserved the MVP more than
or Tyreek Hill. I would have been cool Tyreek Hill. But Tyreek Hill had a more impactful season than Lamar Jackson this year, guys. And we're being honest.
We all know that CMC had a better season than Lamar. But we also know it's a quarterback award. It's a quarterback award.
Penei Sewell.
It shouldn't be.
Penei Sewell here? Penei Sewell?
I would put Lamar.
He made that offensive line look. I know, even though they're overall good.
Bro, Penei Sewell is not the sole person for that offensive line, bro.
I know.
They got Frank Wagner and all that, but they got hella guys over there.
We see TJ Watt.
Hey, but they won't make no passes without his ass. I'll tell you that.
Wait a minute, guys. We don't like George Kittle right here. Travis Kelce? No, neither one.
No, Lamar. I'm putting Lamar there. I'm putting Lamar there for mine.
I feel like it has to be Lamar. I think it's time.
No, wait a minute now. Come on, guys.
Number 8, bro.
He should have went before that, but that's all right.
I'm going Lamar. Like
Lamar consistently played. Honestly, he consistently played better than Dak because early's upping Dak. Like he deserved it over Lamar, but in reality,
I've never seen a Giants fan.
Wait, I watched every single game early. Did you watch every single game last year? The Cowboys? No. And the first 5 games of Dak Prescott's season wasn't all big hype. It was It was kind of concerning. I literally remember right around game 5 being like, am I ever going to see Dak Prescott get like 350 plus yards and like 2 touchdowns again? And then it actually happened literally the next game, I think. But
with CD Lamb, bro.
I think Lamar is more consistent and still more important to his team because we got to remember he had less weapons.
True. All right. So
first of all, Michael, I got better things to do in my time to watch every game of the Cowboys. I don't even think Jerry Jones watched every game of the Cowboys.
So you're admitting.
So I know you didn't watch it.
You're admitting you're not qualified.
So you're helping his.
Dak Prescott's mother didn't watch all games of the Cowboys last year. Okay,
Earl, you're helping his point.
No, what I'm saying, you guys, I'm being funny. What I'm saying, you guys, is Dak had a better season than Lamar Jackson. And we're being honest, statistically, and what Lamar Jackson did, it wasn't Lamar Jackson who was getting busy on that team. It was that defense, guys. With that defense, there's a lot of quarterbacks.
I would rather put CeeDee Lamb in this slot than Dak Prescott.
But you do this shit for, dude. You do this.
How you gonna put the guy over the guy who passed him the ball though?
But dude, you do this.
CeeDee Lamb
I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
Dak Prescott is a quarterback,
and Dak is.
Dude.
All right, let's do votes. Lonnie said Lamar. Michael, what's your vote?
Lamar.
That's 2 Lamar. Hefe.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Okay. Antoine. Mo.
Lamar.
That's 3 Lamar. Early.
Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yo,
man, y'all cheesy and shit about this, man.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna be nasty. No, I'm not. B, what's your pick? You can tie it up if you really wanted to.
I got it. Yeah, I gotta go.
No, take it back. I gotta
go Lamar.
Guys.
All right, Lamar.
I hate to be nasty. Josh Allen.
Jesus.
Josh
Allen's regular season wasn't.
Bro, too many
total touchdowns. Led the league. Led his most ever rushing touchdowns this season. Are we doing that?
Too many.
Nah, not.
Led his team. What?
I know you just.
There were games that he lost, and it was because of him too.
Yeah. Oh, can we
You
not
just hating on
forget?
Lamar right now, Earl.
What about DeJuan Bland? DeJuan Bryant?
No,
picks?
dude.
No.
Six?
You think
NFL regular pick sixes?
Early, can you stop trolling and can we continue?
He just wants someone. He just doesn't want Lamar in this.
He just wants to troll.
All right, number 9, Penei Sewell.
Tristin Wirfs.
I go Antoine Winfield on this one.
I own the jersey, okay? I own the jersey. I don't want the nigga to be number 8 because he don't deserve to be number 8.
Well, go sell it to somebody else because you hate him so much. Go sell it to somebody
What
else.
about Kyle Hamilton?
Give it to a kid. Give it to a kid that
Kyle
wants it.
Hamilton was.
What about Josh Allen right here?
No,
Nah,
I think it
wouldn't
should be
put
Antoine
Josh
Winfield
Allen.
Jr. on this one.
All right, so
Kind of
2
disgusting.
Antoine Winfield Juniors.
I'll go
Early.
Antoine Winfield too. 3 Antoine Winfields.
Oh damn! Can we
What about
change
Bobby
it up?
Wagner? Bobby Wagner.
Get the fuck out of
You're
here.
trolling. You're trolling.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you saying?
Michael, what's your pick for number 9?
I mean, McDuffie's there too.
If you pick McDuffie,
Did we say
I'll
Chris
pick
Jones
McDuffie.
yet?
Nah, but Chris Jones' regular season is not
He
top.
still had a good regular.
honestly in
Wasn't he
between
like
Kyle
2nd or
and
3rd in sacks?
Who? Wait, who?
Chris Jones was still like top 3 in sacks.
Yeah, but it's not top 10. Like it was still great, but it's not top 10.
Yeah, it's not top 10. It's not.
Michael, if you say McDuffie, I'll say McDuffie. I'm dead.
I mean,
I'm
it's between Hamilton or McDuffie. Which one do I think played better in the regular season?
I can tell you neither one of them played better than Antoine Winfield.
I think Kyle Hamilton was like, for a rookie, like almost flawless in the regular season, and was a big reason why the.
Well, this is the second season.
I thought this was the second year.
It's second.
Kyle Hamilton?
Oh,
or no,
okay.
second
Yeah,
season.
second season.
Not his rookie season. My fault. But still, he still played like high level for second year. So I think he's just more consistent in the regular.
One of the best ascending players in the league. That's for sure.
So you're saying Kyle Hamilton?
Be different. Yeah,
Who do you
I'm
pick?
taking Kyle Hamilton. Yeah,
I'll pick Kyle Hamilton. So 2 for Kyle Hamilton,
I'll pick Kyle Hamilton because I know he'll get in before Antoine Winfield.
3 for Kyle Hamilton,
Crazy.
3 for Antoine Winfield Jr. Mo, your deciding vote. Antoine
Mo.
Winfield Jr.
Mo.
I don't know. He might hit the.
Let
bus,
that man
man.
pick. Let that man pick.
No.
Don't try to influence.
We need this pick, bro.
Yeah. You know who I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Amon Ross St. Brown, man.
Oh, you ain't shit, bro.
You're an asshole.
All right, so we're out of
All right. Who do you,
Shit,
okay,
Mo.
better question. Who do you think is better, Kyle Hamilton or Antoine Winfield Jr.?
Who had the better regular
Hold on,
season?
say that again.
For the regular season, who do you think was better, Antoine Winfield Jr. or Kyle Hamilton?
Yeah. I'm gonna go Amon St. Brown.
I think as a wide receiver, Amon St. Brown, he was a pretty good guy. Listen, man, look, I'm not picking Antoine Winfield or nah, man, I'm not doing that with y'all.
What?
Pick Alan Branson for the Lions.
Bro, he's a Saints fan, bro. He's trolling, bro. He's trolling, bro.
I'm gonna go with Antoine Winfield, y'all.
Okay, Antoine Winfield wins. All right.
Haha.
Okay, now the
Still not better.
10th spot of the top 10 players in the regular season.
85 rate got 150 yards on me. Jesus Christ.
So some names we haven't said is Penei Sewell, Chris Jones, Aaron Donald.
We gotta be careful.
Who else?
Did Aaron Donald play
Michael
last year?
Parsons. We haven't said his name. Who'd you say?
Did Aaron Donald play last year? Didn't he?
He retired this offseason. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he retired last off. Okay.
Trey McDuffie hasn't been said. Kyle Hamilton, obviously.
You said that Aaron Donald retired last year. Jesus Christ, what's going on here?
I don't know. Time's been blending.
Puka Nacua? No, I'm just playing.
Nah. Jason Kelsey. We could say Jason.
I'll go Aaron Donald.
Nah, I'll go Aaron Donald too.
Was
So
this
the
season
thousand-
that good? Aaron.
I don't know.
He was still doing his thing, man.
Yeah, he was still doing his thing. I don't think
he was still. Yeah, he didn't drop off at all. Trust me.
We could put Dak if people want to.
Aaron Donald. Anyway,
I think Josh Allen deserves it over Dak, honestly.
You know what? I'm not mad at the Josh Allen pick. I'll pick Josh Allen.
I'll take Josh Allen over Aaron Donald, honestly.
I like Josh Allen too. I think that 50 touchdowns should count for something.
So you got Josh Allen?
Yeah, I'll take Josh Allen.
So
I don't think Aaron Donald had a great season last year, to be honest with you.
3 Josh Allens, 2 Aaron Donalds. Hefe, Mo.
I could go with Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's all right. Okay. All right, so let me read it off. So I'll go 10-1 for early too. So this is our top 10 best players in the 2023-2024 NFL season based purely off their regular season performance. Number 10, Josh Allen. Number 9, Antoine Winfield Jr. Number 8, Lamar Jackson. Number 7, Max Crosby. Number 6, Fred Warner. Number 5, TJ Watt. Number 4, Trent Williams. Number 3, Tyreek Hill. Number 2, Christian McCaffrey. And number 1, the best player in the 2023-2024 season, Myles Garrett.
you better believe it.
I like our list more than the NFL 100 list, bro.
Yeah, if we're really
Ain't no
doing
bullshit,
right,
though, man.
I like our list more than this.
We're really doing it based off the regular season, then this would be a legit top 10.
Yeah,
it
niggas
was
really should
bullshit
make
because
it
Mo tried to put
that's
him
so
on.
easy.
Because
Like,
Mo tried to put
we need
him
to put
on
some
Rock 8.
applications in for the NFL, fellas.
We
Bro,
really
you're
do.
talking about how it's bullshit, but then trolled how Monroe should be in at number 8. So what's the point?
Honorable mentions. Who do you think should be on this list? That didn't
Honorable
make it?
mentions. Oh,
Or who would just be right outside the top 10?
I mean, like Micah, CD, Lamar Chase, or
Yeah, I actually wanted to mention Micah earlier, but I know that a lot of those guys are.
Micah and CD definitely should be there.
Micah, because of his run, like his issues against the run, I feel like is fine that he's out of the top 10. But he's like 11, 12, 13 somewhere.
Yeah,
I would definitely put Josh Allen and Tristin Wirfs outside that top 10.
No,
I think
Josh
Tristin
made it.
Wirfs really close to there too. Tristin Wirfs could have been in for sure.
Quentin Nelson, I feel like he's right outside there. Too.
I don't think it was top 10 worthy. But
Oh, you're crazy. That man was nice.
Shit!
Quentin was pretty up there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga's
Hey, fucking nice.
He's back. The boogeyman's back.
No, my camera like froze, and then like it said
Oh,
that was
really?
like, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Hey, man. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, random comment was just facts.
No, it's not, because I said we're debating the logic.
Mm-hmm.
If we're doing the regular season, like legit, then yeah, Mahomes is not top 10.
Oh,
Chat, you know what happened. That's, but no.
I can't help you if you don't understand. All right, I can't help you.
None of us
I try to break it
apparently.
down.
None of us understand, apparently.
Apparently not. That's fine.
because somehow the sentence "they're hating on Mahomes" has to do with the whole list of logic.
Yep, didn't listen to me. It's fine. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, man, I ain't gonna lie, guys. This was a great show. A lot of guys showed up. I had a lot of damn fun today. Great topics, great hosting, Riddell. Man, we kicked ass today, man. Like I don't think y'all realize how much ass we kicked today. We kicked a lot of ass today. This type of energy, we got up to about 26 viewers, man. The panel's growing. I see a lot of guys. Hey, listen, I hate to be this guy, but if you're here from PC, they ain't doing football. So guys like Duke, you know, Marley, like guys I've seen on other places from, you know, different chat rooms. Hey man, y'all know, same guys, same faces. Riddell here, I'm here, Mike here. You know, new faces like Hefe, Brandon, Mo. We got Lonnie here, Random still here. You know what I'm saying? Couple guys will be coming on during the season. The football season is here, guys. Preseason is this week. Okay?
Woo.
If you want to get your football, you know where to come. You know where to come. Ain't nothing changed. We still got people like Bama coming around. You know, when the season starts, we'll have guys like J-Rob coming around. Listen, this is the place to come, baby. Let's build this thing up. We ain't going nowhere. We football year round.
I was gonna say early, we ain't PC either. We're gonna be doing a lot more football stuff than they. We're gonna be doing watch-alongs. We're gonna be doing all types of little events and stuff like that. We really gonna be popping.
And I'm gonna say this on the platform too. Okay. A lot of you niggas showed up today on Sunday. You know what that means to me? Oh, Jalen here too, you know, minus racism. But a lot of guys showed up here today. All right. So that means Sunday is gonna be on the list when the season starts, you sons of bitches. You got time, apparently. You guys are open on Sundays. I peep game. Niggas
I'm on work tomorrow. That's the only reason I'm here.
How are you gonna say that when the football season starts, we have to watch the games?
What I'm saying is this.
The games.
So what I'm saying is this, guys.
We're gonna be up at 4 a.m.
doing a late night. I want to do this. We will be, and you guys can pick between yourself. I'm doing this live. I ain't doing this in the back screen. We will be doing recaps of every regular season game. So Sunday nights, Thursday nights, Monday nights. Everybody got to be here all at once. I get we got obligations, things like that. But if you can show up, come through here and let's talk football about the day. You know, who got cooked, who didn't get cooked, okay? Sometimes you got to pop out some nigga. I let that. So, again, when the football season starts, we're going to be here, baby, talking that football. You understand what I'm saying? Who going to be good? Is Brock Purdy going to still be baby Brady? Is Jordan Love going to the next step? Will Deshaun Watson finally do something? Finally earn that damn under guaranteed money? It's gonna be a fun season. Will Caleb Williams get the Bears to a playoff situation? Will C.J. Stroud have a sophomore slump? Will Christian McCaffrey go the whole season this year? Will Brandon Ayuk start the season on the 49ers? Or is this last time he played for 49ers? Will we finally realize CeeDee Lamb is a fraud and he catches a lot of his passes on the backfield?
Stop.
Will Dak Prescott finally win a playoff game for the Cowboys in the last 5 years?
Anthony Richardson will be the greatest quarterback.
Will Lamar Jackson finally get a 1,000-yard receiver? We're here, baby. We're here. Will B.J. Robinson be a top running back in the league the way y'all say he will? And will they finally give the reins over to my guy, my love, Sam Howell? Hey, man, DK Metcalf will be 50 next year. We already got money on it. Y'all know what it is. When you want your football, this is when you come.
You said
no, we won't. No, we won't. DK Metcalf will do
Are we taking bets? Are we taking bets?
Riddell came through. I mean, Randall came through. My man Jalen came through. And we out this motherfucker.